Hello, everybody. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cameron, and I am the Dungeon Master for this game. So I represent Hand of Unity, a multi-gaming community currently involved with WoW Classic and Ashes of Creation. Um, Before we get started with the game and I introduce all these lovely people that have joined me for today's game, I would just like to say that we are not affiliated with Ashes of Creation, Intrepid Studios. What we're doing is we're just combining two passions of my own, and that is Dungeons and Dragons, and the love for lore, and the lore that Ashes of Creation has put together is amazing, so we are combining the two. Now it's time to introduce my fellow guests, starting from the top left. Critter, if you would like to introduce yourself.
Hello, my name's Kretter. I'm a member of Hands of Unity, and I'll be playing Adelard Featherlow as a paladin. He's a male, has white eyes, dark hair, has like a silver white stripe through his hair. He's a bit tanned, and he's about 20 years old, and yeah, and he has like an amulet on with his house crest on it.
Next up, Kasim.
Hello, I'm Cheese. I'm a coordinator at Hand of Unity. I'll be playing Kasim, which is a warrior, a fighter, who with a sword and a shield mainly. He has a black hair, black eyes. His hair is kind of longish with knots at the end, and he has many scars on his face. Yeah, that's it.
Next up, Sensei Go.
Hello, I'm Santiago. I am a part of the ruling council of Hand of Unity. I will be playing my character dwarf barbarian that's called Santiago Raven. I have long flame red braided hair about halfway down the back, icy blue eyes. I'm 324 years old, and I'm a bit on the heavier side of the weight scale, and I'm a male.
Awesome.
That's it.
Next up, Igneous Ember.
Hello, I'm Jampong. I'm coordinator with Hand of Unity. I help with community management and developing customer tools for the community. I'm playing Igneous Ember, a wizard. He's a 45-year-old fire genasi. His skin is kind of dark brown. He has long, glowing red-orange hair that almost look like it's liquid. His eyes are orange, and he has 6 foot 6 foot tall, I think it is.
Okay.
I don't work with American system.
So I'd just like to point out, we are homebrewing a lot of stuff. That's why Pong can play Igneous, a fire genasi. We're not actually using the races that are part of Ashes of Creation. We're using the D&D races that are in all of the books. So before we get started into today's session, I would just like to thank Octane for all the amazing graphics that we're using on stream. So, getting into today's session, guys, you have all arrived in Ravenwood Academy, based in the capital city of Aila. The Raven Company, which is headed up by Santiago Raven, has been among one of the first to expedition from Sanctus to Verra. Now, the reason for this is the Divine Gates have actually been open for the last 20 years or so. However, recently in the last year or so, a political coup allowed, a political turf war between nobles, seen the information of the Divine Gates released to the general public, and there was outcry to sort of progress Aila's goals and morals towards the world of Verra. As such, there have already been expeditions into Verra, but they were more scouting missions. This is the first mission, which is primarily dedicated to securing a homeland in Verra for the Aila humans. So you are currently gathered in the Gates Room, or Divine Gate, of the Ravenwood Academy. Approaching Santiago, Kasim, and Igneous Ember is Adelard.
So, hey guys. How you guys doing? I got some paper here to hand in for joining the scout group. Where is the one in command here?
That would be
that would
me.
be
Ah, shake your hand.
Okay.
Shaking back.
So essentially,
So?
he's been given orders by the person who's helming this expedition, first expedition into Verra. That is Adelaine Remen. She's a lieutenant in the King's army and also the King's daughter. These orders have been given and are passed. Essentially, Adelard is acting as a communication point between the kingdom and your group of mercenaries. Before you stands supplies, crates, mercenaries, soldiers, people ready to go and support this first creation of a town. And before you stands a 30-foot tower within the Ravenwood Academy, which at the very top lies the Divine Gate leading to Verra. What would you guys like to do? Any preparations before going into the gate?
all right, Captain. I think we need to supply before we go.
That
What do you
would be a wise choice to supply up before we go into unknown territory.
Yeah, so around here there's like licensed traders within the academy. Essentially, the academy itself is a school for knowledge, history, and this is a central main chamber which has been set aside. There's guards outside, and they're not letting anyone in unless they've got official orders to say they're supposed to be here. So there's some licensed traders in here where you can procure goods and anything you would need for progressing to Verra, if you want to pick up anything.
Yeah,
Great.
Well,
I'm down.
I would maybe would like to pick up like a book or something that maybe has some history of like history from Verra, like creatures that were there before, that
Okay.
we known of back then.
Okay, I would like you to roll me a perception check to sort of search, actually, perception or investigation, I'll let you choose. And that's sort of to investigate the stores that are around here, actually investigate, and I assume go and look around the library to see if there's anything, or you can find someone to talk to that you can get this sort of information. So because of the information you're asking, specifically, the DC will be slightly higher for this. So if you want to roll in roll 20.
Rolled 14.
14, so you're plus. You don't find any information specifically on monsters, but you do find general information that's in the Ravenwood Academy about the gods of Verra and the gods that all society of today is sort of accustomed to. So, like, the Order of Hope, which is based in the capital of Aelia, their patron's Resna. The Kavak Order of Orcs, their patron's Norlan, and their capital city is Ren. The patron Shoal, also known as the Order of Truth, is an elven order, and that's based in the capital city of Amira. So you just find some general information on the history and lore about those deities, which you, if you want to, you can keep those books and come at it to a later date.
Yeah. I'll take that book. Does it cost me anything, or is it?
Yeah, it will cost you. Actually, because you're borrowing it from the library and based upon your history, I will say you're able to rent it out for a period of 3 months. Anything past that, and you'll start incurring fines.
Right.
So if you just write that down, you've got a book on the history of the of Verra, and if you don't return it in 3 months from the day, you will incur costs associated. Right, Centego, Cassim, and Igneous, what are you guys doing whilst he's doing this?
I think I'm fine for supplies at the moment.
Right.
I would like to pick up some medical supplies.
Yeah, you can buy a general healer's kit. So if you look on your D&D Beyond character, I believe that's around 5 gold. I will just check it, or it might be a bit more. So you can just add that to your equipment.
All right.
No problem. That's pretty easy to find. I think it's called a healing kit. Or just search kits, or a medicine kit. Healer's kit, yeah. Adventurer's gear is 5 gold. It's 5 gold. So you're fairly easy to purchase that. Kasim, anything that you want to do?
Kasim does not require anything.
I love it. Right. So are you ready to disembark?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just
Yes, I
gonna
am.
pick up maybe a few rations because I don't know how long food-wise is on the other side.
Sure.
Good point, actually. I would like to do the same.
Sure, you're all able to procure yourself 2 weeks worth of rations.
So that's what, 14.
14 days, yeah.
And before we go in, I also gonna do a little prayer to my deity.
For reference, that is just for me out of game. Your deity is Resna.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Right, so you make your way up to the tower, and essentially it's another room, but in the far side of the room as you enter is a curved shape, like oval. I don't know how best to describe it, but it's the Divine Gate, and it seems like a pool of water that's just coalescing and rotating like a whirlpool, and it's this divine, holy, yellow, bright whitish color.
Right.
Adelaine steps up first to make her way through. What would you guys like to do? You're in the main tower room.
Right. Let's get some work done.
I'll follow her straight when she goes in.
Okay, so you're entering first. What's the order for entering through the gate?
I can enter first.
So Kasim's after Adelard, Igneous, and Santiago. Are you after?
I'm fine with both.
Okay.
I am going after.
Okay, so
Then I'll
Make
go
sure
forward.
every man is with us.
Adelard, could you make me a wisdom saving throw as you make your way through the Divine Gate?
Here we go.
Whilst he's making that saving throw, I will describe the Divine Gate. Essentially, I assume you've all watched Thor, Ragnarok, any of the Thor films, Marvel films. You've all watched those?
Oh,
You know the
yeah.
Rainbow Bridge?
Yep.
Essentially, it's just like that. You're passing through this Divine Gate. There's you pass through where the water and the Divine Gate meets, and there's just this ever expansive black around you. There seems to be light, but the light's coming from nowhere. There's the Rainbow Bridge at your feet, and these 5 statues surrounding the bridge. There's 3 on one side and 2 on another. Adelard, the statue of Resna, the deity of hope. Unfortunately, you failed your saving throw, so you take 1d4 psychic damage. So if I just roll that. So you take 4 damage, because I rolled really high. Best DM in the world. So you take 4 psychic damage.
Cheating.
And you have this, your eyes, they go blank for a minute, and you sort of have to instinctively wipe them. You get a vision. You see a mountain. At the base of this mountain is a waterfall. A village. Your vision shoots up past the clouds. The top of this mountain is shaped like a crown. You zoom into this mountain and you see a book. This book it's a nondescript book. It's got leather bindings. Instead of how usually books are, like they're bound in and then they're coloured in like tans, browns. This one's yellow, and it has some sort of clasp. And general feeling is, this is something good. This vision has come from Resna. This is something you probably want to find.
Okay. Wrote that down.
And there's a symbol on the book, but I will get that to you by the next session. And that's all you can really make out. Actually, no. Make me another perception check.
T.
6. No, you can't really see anything other than the book. Your vision is solely focused on the book and just how omnipresent and how grand it is.
You know, it's just painful, and I see this vision, but you know, after that, you know, just the pain is too much to focus on what I saw.
So,
Are you alright, my friend?
Kasim's asking me that.
Oh, he's already next to me. Okay, yeah. Didn't you feel that?
Feel what?
Oh man, such a headache. Oh, and I'm on
Did
the
you
other
eat-
side. Yes.
Yeah,
on the
you're
other
on the other side, and I'll describe that as after you've finished your RPing.
All right.
Did you eat something nasty, my brother?
No, not that I thought of. But I'll be fine. I'll be fine. And I lay my hands on my head, and I'm giving myself 4 healing points back
Sure.
from my lay on hands.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I think.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Right.
Yeah, generally,
Here, come up.
as you were coming through this divine gate, it didn't really feel like anything. You could. It's sort of like Stargate, where you were thrust forward into the next world, and you've come through, and you're just there. Around you is just broken up grasslands. Some of it's tanned, some of it's dead and rotten, some of it's browning and rotting. The land itself is, some of it's green, but not much of it.
And first thing, when I come to the other side, I also, you know, look straight for Milady.
She
And,
is right in front of you.
Okay.
You stepped up pretty much after she did.
Okay. And it's like, are you fine, my lady?
Yeah,
You okay?
I'm fine. It was,
Okay.
okay, I've heard stories from rangers about this. I'm glad to
Well,
be here.
Yeah, I also just from books, but never imagined to be like this. But I'm happy that I'm here with you, my lady.
She asks, so what is the Raven Company like? Have you had a chance to introduce yourself?
No, not really. I mean, I gave in my my letter, but I haven't really had a chance to talk much with them. But I know in due time we'll get to know each other and hopefully get a good bond.
She sort of whispers, "Good luck," and then she sort of like claps her hands together. Well, everyone, the encampment is just over this hill, and now you see about 150 feet from the gate is this large, about 20-foot hill. It takes some time to climb over it, but not too much, maybe 10-15 minutes or so. You also notice where the gate is, behind the gate is just ocean. Like, how the gate's standing, you don't even know. So much time has passed since anyone was back in Verra and the Divine Gates were active that the land has eroded away, and the gate is probably about another 100 years from being in the ocean. So yeah, the hill lies in front of you, the ocean is to your back, and a bit of the... So how it... as you've come through the gate, the hill is directly to your northwest. The grasslands, you're on the grasslands, and directly northeast, eastish, is a wooded forest.
Okay.
All right.
All
Shall
right,
we
boys.
go?
Let's get up
Yes,
and make
I'm
sure
ready.
everyone's here.
So what is our deal, Santiago? Santiago, right?
Santiago, yes.
Yeah.
And
so
how about you? What
I'm
were your
bad.
name again?
Adelard, sir.
Adela.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm bad with names.
Good, my boy.
So you Santiago, Raven?
Yeah, Santiago Raven.
I read about you in some of the history books. Didn't think you were that old, but okay.
Oh, this has been many, many
you
years
look- you-
ago.
Okay. Well, you look.
Wait, have you heard
you
about
look-
me? I'm from the same company as well. Hi, name is Kasim. You must have heard about me.
Roll me a history check, actually. Yeah, roll me a history check. Roll me a history check, Critter.
Me?
No, Critter.
Oh, Critter.
And actually, no, yeah, Cassian, roll a performance check. I want to see how good I want to see how good your deeds have been. I want to see how good your deeds of the Raven Company have been. So you rolled a 6 on your history check. That's pretty. Oh no, that was from the one before.
Yeah, let
Correct.
me roll.
Yeah. So Cassian rolled a 6 and Adelard rolled a 12.
You know me.
Well,
Should have known me, right?
no, you've not really heard. With a 12, you've never even heard of Cassim. Cassim's performance in the Raven Company has been sub-adequate that you don't even know how he's on this mission currently.
I'm sorry, I'm not so good with names. Might have missed you on the books, but the book is about the Raven.
It must have said anything about me. Oh my god! Should I tell you my deeds, my heroic missions, my adventures in this company?
I've read many books, but I don't think I've ever seen you name.
Shut up! No one asked your name. No one asked your opinion.
Young lad, it might not be many, many, many years before anyone remembers any name at all from this expedition we are on.
Well said. Well said.
Whatever.
Well, at least you're known, sir.
At least he's known.
Thank you. Let's make sure everyone is all in good health, and let's start getting our way to the encampment.
Yeah,
I would say.
so the other person with them is a fire ganassi who've never actually seen any of these creatures or variants of humans ever, and it sort of catches you off guard at first. That's something different. I've not.
Me?
Yeah, you. I've not experienced this before.
Whoa! Are you demon?
Oh, not one of you again. Come on, man. I just live my life. You live yours.
Well, it's your fault for looking like that. You always scare the ladies away as well. What can I
I'm pretty
say?
sure my research proved that I didn't get to pick that one.
Are you known like sorry, I forgot your name already.
I'm no. That would be Igneous. Thank you very much, and I will be. I hope you'd remember it from now on.
Are you also from the same group?
Yes, I did join, but
He's one of our new small recruits that's coming in.
Yep, he's under me. And I
Well,
just put my hands on
Just-
top of his shoulder.
well,
again, who were you? What was your name?
my name is yeah, Adelard, giving you a hand.
So
Nice.
as this is going on, you hear Adelaine already shouting from the top of the hill, "What are you doing? Get up here!" And as you look towards her, you can see smoke over the hill.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm running up to her.
Let's hurry up.
Running.
See smoke over there. Let's
Santiago?
figure out what it is. Running up to it.
Kasim,
sure.
what are you doing, sir?
Running. I'm also running.
Boom, boom, boom. Alright, you all make it to the top of this hill, and you see tents, you see crates, you see a ton of soldiers, all fighting these small, green, halfling type creatures, somewhere between a halfling and gnome, probably as tall as a gnome. And they are fighting these soldiers. A few of them are burning tents down. Yeah. That is what you see from the top of the hill. And they are
Can we?
and that's about, so you're at the top of the hill, that's about 50 foot down to the bottom of the to the base of the hill, and then there's the Ela encampment.
Well,
All right, lads.
What do we do, Captain?
Looks like we're already having a fight on our hands. Then let's see what we can do. Don't be careful. It's far down.
Yes, let's follow. We have to save the encampment, otherwise our first mission starts already on a bad foot.
Okay, so where are you going? The north of the encampment, the south of the encampment, just wherever the base is where you are?
Well, we come from the south to the north, so we're going.
So if you look on Roll20, sorry for the stream who won't be able to see this, you are currently, if I pop this here, you are currently here on Roll20.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The base
Yep.
of the hill is here, and there's encampments and stuff all here, 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 and here, and there's fighting,
Right.
and there's these creatures.
Right. Okay.
Okay. I think we should split up, Captain. Actually, no, never mind.
That might be a bad idea from the first.
Never-
Yeah.
Let's fight side on side to see what each other can do already. This is a good chance to prove yourself.
Just a quick thing. I think there's one too many on the board.
Yeah, that's fine. I will quickly do that. So you are at the top of the hill currently. What would you like to do? You're not currently in combat. You just see this fighting going on.
Let's go help out.
Yeah,
Go,
that's
go
right.
down to the
Yeah,
Can we-
gonna
close side.
Coming
That's the north side. South
run down.
side.
Okay, I think we should go to the closest one, like here or here.
Look on the north of the page.
Do apologize. I am struggling with this Roll20 system.
That is all right.
It's okay. It's okay. Gonna get better over time.
Over time, we will get better than this.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's one here. Currently fighting. There's another one. Here, currently fighting. Do. And yeah, you're at the top of the hill.
Right.
What would you like to do? You got short
Well,
bows, you got your weapons.
Well, on your command, sir.
I would say we just face them head on. Anyone who have ranged, start out with that.
Alright. Yo, Butter, can you help me resize my character?
Yeah, I'll do that for you. So I just need to know in order from Santiago. What are you
Yeah.
guys doing?
I am making my way down the hill and trying to get into the encampment on the. That's the south side that is close, right?
Yeah, so
Just off.
you're coming from
South,
the
south side
you're coming
of the
from
encampment.
yeah, you're coming from the south, and this is the north.
Good. Just to make sure. I am making my way down to this south side of the encampment and see what's happening over there on that part.
Roll me a perception check as you're coming down the hill. Yeah, 1d20. So
Perception.
whilst he's in that castle, what are you doing?
Perception is.
I should let's see. I'll pull my crossbow out.
Yep. So you're all at the base of the hill at this point with the time that's gone on.
Alright.
So you
I'll-
are one. So you don't
Yeah, I
see
did this.
you don't really see nothing. You're just sort of like preoccupied with making it down this hill, seeing what you can see. You're more interested in putting out the fires than actually fighting with that natural one. So yeah, Kasim, you're pulling out your crossbow. What else are you doing?
I'm pulling out my crossbow. At this point, the enemies don't see us, right?
Currently, they are occupied and engaged in fights elsewhere.
Right. I will pull my crossbow and try to shoot the closest target, which
Okay.
is around 40 feet, 45 feet.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
Okay, give me a sec. Okay. +4. That's 7. Total 7.
Total 7 to hit with your crossbow. Unfortunately, that is not going to hit. But could you also roll me a perception check as you're making your way down this hill?
Okay. Perception.
These rolls don't really bode well for the future.
I know, right?
What did you roll?
Total 6.
Right, you're just preoccupied with firing this crossbow, making your way down. Yeah. Next up, Igneous, what are you doing?
Let's see. I would like to do the same as Cheese and attempt a attack from range.
Sure.
And I'll cast Firebolt at the one that he just missed.
Okay, that's fine. Roll to hit. Eight does not hit.
Oh god.
This is a good start to the game, guys.
This site is fucking rigged.
Mate, how can it be rigged? You rolled natural 20s last in a one shot. Finally,
Well, not me.
before we enter the initiative, Adelard, what would you like to do?
I'm just going down the hill and then.
No, you're already at the base of the hill, so you can.
Okay. So
this is an
I wanna-
action before we
Okay,
enter.
so,
combat. So you can
I
move,
am-
do whatever.
I am actually just going around the tent. If
Yep.
that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
10, 15, 20, yeah, 30.
Yep, that's perfectly fine. Right.
That's it.
Now, could everyone roll for initiative?
Great. That was D20 plus our dexterity.
D20
right?
plus where it says initiative on D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay. That's even better.
There it is, Antigo.
There we go.
There we
Those
go.
kind of rolls. 26.
So, Kasim's a 26 for initiative.
First, baby.
Santiago is a 19 for
19,
initiative.
yes.
Igneous, what did you roll for initiative?
8.
Going strong with these low numbers. And Adelard, what did you roll for initiative?
5.
5.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Alright, I'm now going to roll for the 4 goblins that you can currently see.
But they're goblins. Hmm.
And their initiative is +2. So we have a 9. We have a 5,
Another 9.
another 9, and a 16. So first up in the initiative order, Kasim.
Yes, sir. Hi, I'll attempt another shot with my crossbow on the same target.
Same one? Okay, roll to hit.
This guy. Okay. Fuck, okay. I should be used to this by now.
It's fine, it's totally fine.
Alright. There we go!
18 does hit.
Yes. Right.
Roll
what's
for
it?
damage.
Actions. So damage should be 1d8 plus 2. Okay. 1d8 plus 2. Roll. Woo!
9 damage.
Almost
that
the
one
highest.
is still alive, but he's looking pretty rough. Right. Next up in the initiative order, we have Santiago.
Yes, it is me.
What would you like to do,
Oh.
sir?
I'd like to just move the 25 feet towards the goblin
Yeah,
on
sure.
the
You
left
can take
side.
the dash action if you want, so you'll be at them.
That I would love to do.
Okay, so that would be your action.
That is my actions.
Do you have any bonus actions?
I
Or
do currently not have any bonus actions.
okay, so you can move right up next to this goblin here. Okay, and who did I not have roll a perception check as they came down the hill?
Me.
You. Santiago, you rolled 1. Adelard, did you roll 1?
I rolled, yeah. No, I didn't.
Okay, so can the two of you roll perception checks?
Yep.
Next up is goblin number 4. So,
7 for me.
goblin number 4 is this one here
2
at the back.
7s.
2 7s. No, you're unable to see what I was trying to make you see. Alright, because
okay.
the rolls were too low. But we will get to that. So next up is Goblin number 4, which is this one here. And he is going to take the one that's running closest to one of his compatriots is Santiago, and he's going to take a shot with his short bow, and he's going to roll to hit with his d20. So that's going to be 1d20 plus, and he has a plus of 4. Does a 20 total hit your armor class?
It does.
Okay, so you take 1d6 piercing damage
1d.
plus 2, which is a total of 6 damage. So you take 6 damage from his short bow attack.
Yep.
Next up after him, it is the Nines. So that is this one here, who's actually currently engaged with a soldier, so he's not going to move. This one here is also engaged with a soldier, so he's not going to move, and they're going to make their attacks at those soldiers with their spears. Scimitars. So one of the goblins you see misses with attack. The other one you see actually stab and kill one of these soldiers. This one right here. Next up is Ember.
I'm supporting Santiago, and I'll cast a frostbite at the goblin that he is currently engaging.
Yep, sure, that's goblin number 4. Roll to hit his armor class.
It always hits. It does have a con save though.
Oh, a constitution save. Okay, so his constitution is plus 0. So if I roll 1d20, does a 16 save?
Yep, it does.
So does he take half damage or full damage?
No, it doesn't take anything.
Also, it's a cantrip, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so next up in the order is Adelard, then it's goblin number 2.
Alright, I'm gonna move up. 10, 15, 20.
Sure, you can get right there.
And then as a bonus action, I'm first going to cast Shield of Faith.
Okay, Shield of Faith is cast.
Yeah, so I say when I cast this, silent light shield me from evil, and then shield, and then the shield comes up.
So that was your bonus action. What does
that was my bonus action.
What does that actually do? Does it add to your AC?
That adds to AC.
Okay, cool. Is that your action and bonus?
That is my bonus, and
sure,
my
for your action.
My action is gonna hit. Oh, actually, I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna hit. And then I'm gonna hit with my glaive.
Is it 10 feet reach?
10 feet.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect.
That's why I go there. So that's 18.
18 will hit. Roll for damage.
Yeah. 8.
8 damage. That is awesome. He was on 1 health because that's the one she's already damaged, and that one falls dead.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
So next up, after you, it is goblin number 2, which, seeing you just kill its friend, is gonna move up to you and attack with his scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna roll 1d20 plus 4. 11. Does that hit your armor class?
No.
So a swing and a miss on that goblin. That's the end of the first round of combat. We come to the top. Kasim, it is your turn. Kasim, you are muted currently, sir.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
So wait, I'd like to ask a question first.
Sure.
You said there is a switch add-on that would show our HP, right?
Yes.
Santiago was hit, and he's full HP on it.
It has not registered in it?
Yeah, it might take a while to update on that.
Okay. Alright. Never mind. I'll take another shot. So that goblin is dead. I'll take a shot. I'll take a shot at this guy, the
Sure.
the furthest away. He should be engaged with a
Which one again? Could you ping it?
this one. I'm pointing at it.
Sure. Yeah, you can take a shot at that one.
Right. Yep. Okay.
What's the range on your crossbow?
It says 80.
Okay, yep, that's perfectly fine.
Wait. It says 80, and then between brackets it says 320.
Okay, no, that's fine. 80 was the thing I needed to know, so that's fine.
Right.
So yeah,
And
you
I
can roll
should.
for your attack.
Right. I should. This one. Ooh, does that hit 13?
13 does not hit.
Mm.
Now you've had a chance to like engage with these and look closer. They're wearing some sort of like patched leather armor, and they do have a shield as well.
Right. Okay.
So after Kasim, we are on to Santiago.
Yes.
What would
The
you like
ones
to
that the ones that shoot the crossbow, they also have a shield on, or they are only the ones in melee?
The ones that have the crossbow also have the shield on.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I would like to activate the rage stage.
Rage is activated.
Yes. And I would love to do a swing towards the goblin I'm standing right next to.
Sure, that is goblin number 4. Roll to hit.
Then think of rage.
Yeah,
RP
rage
with
on,
the rage.
rage on camera. What's your...
Ah!
See, that was great because we heard the rage, then we saw the rage.
Yeah, and does that hit? 19.
A 19 will hit. A 19 will hit.
I'm regretting asking you to rage on camera.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah, so 19 will hit. Roll
So-
damage. 10 damage.
Oh, add 2 on
Wow.
top of that from rage stage. I forgot those 2.
2. So 12 total, yeah?
12 total.
That one falls dead at your feet.
Yes.
So next up is Goblin number 3, which is the one that has the crossbow. This little boy here. And he is going to
Yep.
fire a crossbow at... I'm going to roll 1d4, a 1 or a 2 at Santiago, a 3 or a 4 it is Adelard. So we're going to roll 1d4. No pluses. 4, so Adelard is going to fire its crossbow at you for 1d20 plus 4. 9 does not hit your armor class, that is its turn. Ember, it is your turn.
I deflected with my
Yep.
halberd.
Don't miss this time.
There's 2 more left.
Okay. I'll attempt another frostbite at the one that's currently still engaging
Okay, so
a
that's
soldier.
another con save, which is
Yep.
just a d20. 18, does that save?
Yes.
Okay, unfortunately that one saves. So next up is...
What are you doing back there?
Why are you dragging us down?
Adelard, it is your turn, and you currently have Goblin number 2 right in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him.
Okay,
10,
you can hit him.
23.
23, 18 plus 5, that will hit, nice.
Damn.
And that is... I can re-roll my thing for heavy weapon.
Okay,
So I re-roll. That's 8.
8 damage total to Goblin number 2. Again,
and
falls dead at your feet.
And
That's how you do it. That's how you do it, Mr. Wizard Fancy Pants.
and then as a... Yeah, that's it. I just move side and then... I'm gonna move upwards.
Okay, that's fine. So after you, we are back to the top. Kasim, it is your turn.
Right. One more remaining, right?
Got you
just the-
surrounded!
Just the one.
I shall finish this, and I fire my crossbow again.
Okay, roll to hit.
Capture him!
Right.
He did use his crossbow last, so his AC is lower. 11.
11.
Still misses.
Fuck!
Centego,
What
it's you next.
I shall not finish this.
You see as the arrow just like goes over the goblin's head. Kasim's clearly not been working on his aim.
Kasim,
I'll get him next time.
You won.
I promise.
Don't talk big if you can follow up.
This is why you're not mentioned in any history.
I was just about to say that.
God.
So
yeah.
that was Kasim. So next is Santiago, who is the purple. Yeah, I think
Yes.
you're well within range to move up.
Yep, I will be moving up to him,
Sure.
and I will actually try to grab him.
So you're going to
Grab
attempt to
him.
grapple him.
The grapple.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that's
grapple.
2 opposing strength rolls. So I need
Yes.
you to roll me 1d20 and add
Yeah.
your athletics to that.
Plus
You got this, Captain. Go.
12.
Yep, you have
Woo!
the goblin rolled a 4. Well, 5 minus 1 against your 12. So you have successfully grappled the goblin.
All right.
What do you do with him?
After
What
you,
does-
it is
That
his
was my action.
turn. So he's going to attempt to break the grapple for his
Yeah.
action. So again, roll a d20 and add your strength. I've rolled an 11 on the goblin, so 12 minus 1.
To adjusting. That is this one.
5. So
Ah.
you initially you grapple the goblin, and it sort of like squirms its way out and is free from you. It's going to use its movement to back away 30 feet. Did you have your glaive out, Adelaide?
I do.
Okay, so Adelaide. That's what woman says.
Adelaide.
Adelard and Santiago, you get
Adderall.
you get 2 attacks of opportunity against this goblin as it tries to run away.
2, 1 for him, 1 for me. Yeah.
Oh no, it's 1 attack each.
Yeah, one each. Yeah.
So he's going to move 5, 10, 15,
Uh,
20.
then I would not even be able to hit him.
No,
if
it's
he-
as he's running away, you get your attack of opportunity.
Okay, but I missed anyway.
Okay, so Santiago, 18 will
18.
hit, roll damage, and
Oof.
you didn't take damage on your last turn, so you should no longer be raging.
I should know raging. Nope.
Oh, so that's how it works.
Yeah.
10 does,
At 10.
10 does not hit his armor class. So,
Do
Come
we
on,
know-
Captain.
No, that was his damage.
so this one is running 30.
He rolled 18 as
Oh, he rolled-
hit and 10
Yeah.
for damage.
Oh, 10's the
Oh.
damage. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
that was the
completely-
damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that goblin is dead.
You can hit him unconscious as well if you choose to.
You can.
Yeah.
Why would you
I
need
will
an
allow you to
unconscious
do that.
goblin?
yeah.
I will allow
Yes,
you
it
to
is.
do that now, but in the future, if that's something you want to do, it has to be a melee attack, and you have to specify non-lethal damage before the attack roll is made.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, do you want to do that, Santiago?
Yeah, let's do that now that
Okay.
you.
So he is knocked unconscious, and he is currently on.
The ground.
He's on 1 hit point. He's on the ground,
yeah.
prone.
Right. Combat ended, I assume?
No. You now see.
The
one
next
more
part.
one more goblin come out from here. And one more goblin
Fuck.
come out from here. This one is gonna run and go straight to you. Who's red?
Me.
He's gonna attack you with his scimitar.
Okay.
17. Does that hit your armor class?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Of course it does.
Most definitely.
Wait. How? Is this? Oh, damn. Okay. Never mind.
You take 3 damage from his scimitar attack.
Gotcha.
And then this one is going to use its turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sort of run close to his friend. So that was his action. Next it is Ember's turn.
Okay.
Walk close to
I-
me. Wait, he's nearby.
No, thank you. I would not like to get hit while I walk away. I would like to cast Produce Flame and shove it in his face.
You can do that.
Good.
Roll to attack. If it is an attack roll.
Yep. 21, finally!
21.
Woo!
You
It's his first attack,
You
guys.
successfully hit with this attack.
I just need to be very close.
Well done, you finally got one off.
We need to do something. This is his first time, guys.
Could
Clap
you roll
for him.
damage?
Yeah, I just did.
It's just 2 damage on that. What was it? Produce flame?
Yep.
Okay, it's still alive. Bit annoyed that you just tried to burn its face off.
Who wouldn't be?
Next up, it is Adelard.
You're next, Kasim.
Adelard, it's
I'll show you
your
what I'll
turn.
do.
Okay, yeah. This one is the one down, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, so 10, 20, 30. Yeah, I can't get closer. Then I'm gonna throw my javelin.
Yep, you can throw your javelin.
Actually, that is +5. Nine.
9.
You gotta roll to hit first. Oh, that was to hit. Sorry, I just
Yeah.
saw 4 + 5. 9 does not hit, unfortunately. So
I know.
your javelin goes ting 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 and lands on the grass behind him.
Nice.
After you,
that's all I can do.
Kasim, it is your turn to do something.
Right. I will put my crossbow back, and I shall pull my shield and my scimitar up and
Sure,
Run.
sure. Yeah.
run to this guy, like right here.
Yep, that's fine.
And I will attempt to attack.
Roll to hit.
Right. For my
Adelard, at this point, can you just roll me up another perception check? Continue with your attack, Kasim.
Right. 14.
14.
Please.
Just misses.
Fuck.
Just
I
misses.
rolled 14.
Okay.
Again, this is why you're not in the history.
Shut the fuck up, Captain. I scream.
He is right, though.
That is fine. You can do that as still part of your action to scream. Shut up.
Oh god. Wait.
So that attack misses. Adelard, you
14.
notice over here there is a taller, human-sized creature that you've never really encountered before, riding on the back of what appears to be a giant wolf.
Wolf.
Bigger
okay.
than any wolf that you've ever previously seen, and he looks like he's about to run and flee.
Right. Okay.
After Kasim, it is Goblin number 6's turn, and he's going to run up and attack Blue.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
For 10. Does not hit, correct?
No.
Next up is Santiago.
Yes, I will be moving towards the goblin that just walked up.
Yep, that's fine.
And then I will just simply try to attack it.
Okay, you can do that.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Do these goblins speak at all?
They've,
I think they have a
Do
language.
you know?
They've been.
Do we know the language
They've been
they speak?
speaking. Does anyone speak Goblin?
No.
Nope.
I was hoping it might be primordial.
Santiago,
I do not speak goblin.
Kasim,
Nope.
Adelard. None of you understand. It just seems like gibberish and like just the most like demonic shit you've ever heard. 14 does not hit Santiago, unfortunately.
Damn it.
Their armor class with the shield is 15. Because you guys have gotten within that range, I will tell you that it is 15. So, after Santiago has been, it is Ember to do something.
Yeah,
Oh.
do something.
No shade thrown, because you've done more than Kasim has.
Oh.
What do you mean? I got like almost killed the goblin.
Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support.
I got your back, pal.
Thanks.
Oh.
Well, it can only go wrong so often.
Roll to hit, you got this. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Firebolt.
Firebolt? Are you? Fireball's not the one that does the area effect, correct?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
I was just about to say you might piss Kasim
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's fine. Can I make an area effect?
roll to hit me with fireball. 22.
Hey!
22 will hit.
Oh, look at you go!
3 damage.
No, wait, that's a 120.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
sorry.
Look, I saved you.
6.
I-
It was on exactly
See?
6.
I slyly look at Kasim with a face like that's how you do it.
That one falls dead. There's now 1 left. And after Ember, it is Mr. Adelard.
I'm gonna scooch one up, so we're flanking
Which? Oh.
the goblin down here.
Yeah, that's fine. You can totally do that.
Does that give me advantage?
Yeah, so for those who are newer to the game, I believe that was Pong, right?
Oh no, I'm not new. I know what advantage and
Santego,
disadvantage is.
one of you's
Fairly new.
fairly new.
Well,
So,
9 years since I last played my last game, so.
how it works is if there's 2 people opposing someone and they're attacking, the one behind them has advantage on the attack. So,
Oh, yeah, so-
Adelard
alright.
should roll for advantage.
He's facing me, right? So he's on the thing he's facing.
Yeah, I've done it.
Santego.
I've done it the wrong way. He should be facing Santego.
Okay.
Oh
So
no,
then,
he attacked you last, right?
he attacked me last year, so he
yeah,
was.
no,
At
so you wouldn't have
Oh,
advantage.
yeah, then.
Okay, so it's only once. Okay. And roll 24.
24 will hit. Roll for
Woo!
damage. This one looks a bit beefier than the other ones. 4 damage.
Reroll because 1 and 2. 8.
8 damage. What was the reroll for? Sorry.
Great weapon handling. He can reroll 1 and 2s on damage.
Oh.
Okay, that is good to know. Right.
And then for bonus action, I'm going to use the back of my. I can use the same attack dice, but the damage is only D4.
Sure.
24 to hit.
24 hits, and this was to do what? Sorry.
Hand slash.
This is Pole Master, Pole Arm Master,
Okay.
and this will give me. I'm just gonna give you quick here.
For my benefit, just so I know.
Pole Arm Master is I can have an extra attack as a bonus action with my blunt side, and does D4 bludgeoning damage. I'm
Okay.
gonna give you.
You make the attack roll then.
I already done that.
Oh yeah, sorry, that was it. So 24 hit, 3 damage. That one falls dead. Currently, there's no more goblins, and we are out of initiative.
So
What
the
would
first
you like
thing,
to
the first thing I say, that guy was he already running, or
do?
What guy?
The one that you saw specifically, yes.
yeah, he is already running, or was he
he's-
about to run?
He was already running. He was all.
Oh, okay.
He was already like turning
So take
around.
Santego, you saw that?
I didn't see anything. What did you see?
Oh my god, freaking big ass wolf there, man.
What wolf? There was a tent in the way.
Yeah, it was a little bit over the tent. You didn't see it?
With
No, I didn't see
Santego's
it.
natural one at the start, he was so focused on the campsite and the goblins that.
Adelard.
Yeah, he
Adelard.
he didn't even realize.
I screamed for all over there. Are you sure you didn't eat something bad?
No,
I didn't need anything.
it was over the
Right.
tent, man. Oh wait, sorry, man. Sorry, sir.
Right, I run to the knocked down goblin and
Yeah,
Like grabbing
that
the-
one ran away.
The
I
one
don't
on
know
the,
what
the
it-
one on
what
the
it was.
wolf is
no
the one on
the
the
one
wolf.
on the ground.
Oh, he's still knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grab a rope and tie him down.
Okay. Roll me a general strength check just to see how tight you tie these.
How? What? Sorry.
Tight you tie these.
Oh God. I don't want to. Okay, well, let's see. What's my strength? Charlie plus 3.
There was
Yeah,
still
plus
one
3.
soldier alive, right?
Yeah.
That's the one that he knocked out. Okay, 9. Good to know.
9.
Good to know.
I send you in a PM what Paul.
Yeah, I'll check that out later. I just checked that out.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Right, so you appear to be out of combat. There's no current threat.
Sorry.
The campsite's still on fire. What would you like to do?
Trying to put out the
Do you have anything to aid you to pop out the fire?
sand from the
Sand.
floor.
Okay, yeah.
I
Yeah,
can assist them with 2 little bags of sand.
There's no real sand on the floor.
Oh, okay.
It's mainly dirt. You can try and throw dirt
How-
on it.
Dirt.
Is there any source of water around us?
There's the ocean that was behind the Divine Gate that's about 200
Right.
feet from you. But you'd have to climb down the cliff, get to the beach,
Cancel that.
and
I will like to see if anyone is like trapped in these fire tents and try to help them out. something like that.
no. You see a few dead soldiers around. Anyone that was in the tent immediately made it out. The tents are just on fire and still burning currently.
Right. Any specific? Oh well, okay.
There's currently there's one tent that's a bit larger. That's not burnt, but if the fire spreads, it will.
Okay, I'll run to that
And
tent
that
and see.
that tent looks a bit more. What's the word? Regal in terms of placement. You gather this is probably where the commander probably sets up tent.
Is the commander still alive? Or do we see anyone who looks like the commander?
Roll me an investigation check.
Also, without anyone noticing, I would like to check if I see any documents, maybe secret, on the fallen soldiers.
7.
Okay, yeah. Roll me an investigation, Igneous. I mean, there's a lot of soldiers around. You've not really experienced anything outside the Raven Company in terms of hierarchy and military structure. So you wouldn't have anything to previously go on that's like, hey, this guy's a captain, this guy's a lieutenant. So you wouldn't have any of that, Kasim. So Igneous, if you could roll me your investigation check.
Oh, yeah, sure. I thought you were talking to me when you said that.
No, that was the Kasim.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, whilst he's doing that, Kasim, essentially you don't have any previous experience within military hierarchical structure.
Ooh.
The only structure you sort of know is
Right. I have
that
a
of the
I have a.
Raven Company.
So since I'm a soldier, I have this military rank feat, right?
Yes.
So if there is any soldiers or any like something like that that's like under my rank,
yes.
I can
So
exert.
so how that works for your character is that's specifically towards mercenary companies, renegades, bandits, criminals. They're the sort of circles that the mercenaries work with. So the Raven Company is highly praised and saw as essentially the best of the mercs, and it's using that sort of influence within the Raven Company. You can exert that, but in terms of the Kingdom of Ayla, you don't have any sort of sway or.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
Adelard does but you've not really spoke to Adelard.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Okay.
Then I'll just help out whatever.
Did I manage to help a little bit with the fire, or maybe secure that it doesn't spread to other tents?
Roll me a survival check while I do Igneus's investigation check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 plus 5 investigation. Okay.
Oh god.
What would you have found? You find a small map of the region You might want to take notes on this because I doubt I will repeat
Oh
myself.
yeah, sorry.
So you
Yeah,
find
yeah.
a small map of the sort of local region. It's got, hey, the Divine Gate's here. Here's the camp. The wooded area that you saw when you came from the Divine Gate, that's got marked on it as the Dread Garden Wilds. Then you also have a couple of other locations on the map marked with X's, and there's no distinguishing thing that says, hey, this X here is like a cave or a cavern, or this X here is like, don't go here. It's just X's, and you find this on the body of a soldier that's wearing more plate armor, whereas the rest of the smaller soldiers around that were fighting the goblins were wearing leather. This guy was wearing pretty nice plate armor.
Okay.
Yeah, he's probably the one that was in charge around here.
Can I grab it without anyone noticing?
Oh yeah, with that investigation check, yes.
Well, I definitely do that then.
Okay.
And after I've done that, I point out to Santiago that this guy might really have some good stuff to reuse.
Okay. Also, you find a letter that was in the process of being sealed. Like, it's already got like the sealing wax on it, but it hasn't actually been stamped. You gather that whoever was writing this letter probably that's when the camp got attacked. And just in this letter, reading it, and it says, in the Dread Garden Wilds, dangerous creatures, probably needs expert help to handle. Other smaller creatures spotted in woods, unknown affiliation. Essentially, it's sort of a report of kinds.
Gotcha. I'm just finishing up my notes for that one.
Oops.
And then
Yep, I'll add that to my inventory.
Then you find another letter, which seems to be
Damn.
a cop. Oh, you rolled a natural 20.
Yeah. True.
And this one was sort of like already locked in a drawer, which you easily found the key for. This one
Convenient.
is a copy of a report that has already been sent, highlighting that the goblinoid creatures are occupying a place to the west, which would be a good place to set up the first town in Verra for the Aela Kingdom. But currently the hostiles there have proved less than willing to trade, barter, and have generally attacked on anyone approaching. The recommendation was to King Yezek Remen, that he hires mercenary forces to sort of help with cleaning the area. Reading this, knowing little information about the Raven Company, you probably realise that's probably why they were hired, to sort of come in and deal with this threat.
Gotcha.
And that's it, pretty much. You don't find anything else. That's the only things worth of interest. You find a small chest, but you were unable to open it.
Okay, but I am able to carry it. It's small enough.
Yes, it's
As in, carry it without just obviously showing it.
you have a backpack, so I would assume you're able to pop it in there. Essentially, it's this size. This size, very easily carryable,
okay.
easy
Little
to pop in a
locker box,
backpack. Yeah.
Okay.
Little
And I grab
small-
all of these without anyone noticing, right?
Oh yeah, they're helping like put out the fires, seeing to wounded soldiers, and you're just like, I'm going straight and looking for this.
Good, good.
And I walk up to Santiago and be like, "Hey, where did that stupid wizard go?"
No, he's probably helping out,
Achoo!
putting fires out somewhere.
Oh, I see. We should probably do the same, huh?
Yeah, let's tend to the wounded soldiers. Assume go over to the eastern side of the camp and check out. I'll go up to the western.
Yes, sir. And I just
There
walk off.
seems to be now you've like everyone here will have the benefits of a short rest if you want to mark that. But there seems to be it's a small abode. There's probably 10 probably tents around, and you gather there's probably like anywhere between 4 and 5 soldiers per tent. And there would have been about 50 soldiers here, but around 10 of them died.
Well, did any of the dirt help on the?
Did you roll me a survival check?
Yes, 11.
11. Yeah, fairly easy. I was sent it at DC 10, relatively easy to do. The fire wasn't like intense, but it was enough to pop it.
Yeah, I probably would go.
It takes you a little bit a while, maybe half an hour to an hour.
Yeah, okay. I probably would have gone to the tents that were savable, not like fully blazing.
Yeah. One of the tents was badly burnt. The others were relatively saving.
Right.
A few repairs could probably mend them. Right. Not too intensive.
And I guess after that, I am going to some of those goblins, and I am going to say to them that.
So the goblins, sorry.
Goblins, yeah.
There's all the goblins are dead apart from one.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to the dead ones.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to the thing and do a small prayer on each and saying.
Sorry, that was my bad. I thought you were like, "Hey, I'm going to talk to these dead goblins."
No.
Pretty sure that's a later ability.
And I'm saying, Resna, guide this soul the lost way. He lost his path. And then just do a small prayer, and every time when I do, you feel this smite breeze, and that's it.
For that, please gain an inspiration dice.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so that's what you're doing. Igneous is still searching around. Kasim and Santiago, what are you doing as this is going on? Santiago first.
Oh, I will probably be looking out for anyone that was in charge if they were still alive.
You do find the body of someone who looks to have been possibly the leader around here. You notice that because although Kasim's not familiar with military structure, you with your long past, you've been around a bit. You find one that's in more plate armor, probably the captain, that's dead. This was probably the person that Adelaine and yourselves were going to be introduced to.
Yeah. Well, basically, I would probably search and see if I could find anything that indicated about what might have happened since they got attacked.
Right. Sorry.
Okay, Kasim.
Right. I'll find one of the soldiers and I will drag him to the body that looks like the
Captain.
Like the captain, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I'll ask him, "Hey, who's this guy?"
Who's this guy? It's the captain.
Yeah. What happened here? Can you tell me exactly? How did you guys get attacked by goblins?
Well, we were just standing around for a morning briefing, and out from behind the tent came these small creatures we've had a run-in with the past. They seem to be feral. They attack and stab the captain in the back before we even knew what happened, and then a fight broke out. We killed a few, they killed a few of ours, and then you arrived.
Hold on a minute. So you're telling me that you guys had fights with these goblins before, right?
Yeah.
And
part of our mission here is to patrol.
Yeah, I understand, but nobody noticed the goblins coming in until they got so close that they stabbed your captain?
If you knew our captain, you would listen. Your attention when he spoke was on him, and you see like a tear in his eyes. Essentially, looking at this guy, looking at the captain and the soldiers around, you realize, well, they've probably been here a while. You heard that the gate of Verra has actually been open 20 years, and now only people that are not part of the kingdom and part of the military are actually being allowed to progress. This guy, being a soldier, has probably been here for a few years. He's seen some shit.
All right, it's fine. It's fine. Then who's next in command then? Who's gonna take over after this captain?
We're expecting a new commander today, so I assume she will.
A nuke? Oh, I see. Okay, thank you. You may go now.
Yeah, cheers. Glad I could help.
All right, and I go back.
You hear him under his breath. Fucking captain's scared. Fucking random guys asking questions.
I go back to Santiago and
fucking hell, man.
yeah.
Right.
I tell him what
Rednecks.
happens in my conversation. Captain, what do you think we should do now? Their captain is dead. Goblins just attacked and nobody noticed until they came so close that they stabbed their fucking captain. Ugh.
Now, Kasim, those were words. What have we told you several times?
Sorry.
I know you're from far away, but
The thing is, Captain, I'm not confident in fighting with these type of people.
well, you will get used to it. Just accept, see what's happening, and try to
Right.
learn a bit or two things from these fellows.
Ugh. Right. Sure.
But let's see if we can find this new commander and see who it was that was supposed to arrive today. You didn't get the name, did you?
No, he said it was a new captain. I'm assuming it's that girl, that lady we that came with us from the gate.
All right. Let's
I
see
assume.
if she's still around or.
Oh
she
yeah,
went
let's
off.
look for her. Yeah, I forgot where she was.
Roll me
Totally
a-
forgot
roll
about
me a
her.
perception check.
Both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Probably still on the hill.
He just like watching us. Perception is 1. Okay.
You will tell me when when enough time has
7.
gone by that I arrive back at the group, I assume?
Yes, I will do.
Okay.
Currently, like, you've rifled through stuff, and on his body, and then you've gone back into the tent to sort of like hide it in your bag so you won't be seen.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just
Sure.
wondering if I got a...
As they're talking, and if you guys rolled your perception checks,
Yeah,
We did.
7 both.
7, both
Awesome.
of us.
and there's a lot of smoke around, you can't really see. She could be around here. You probably have to go looking for her. And then, as you're having this conversation, you see from the tent behind you comes Igneous Ember.
Oh hey, you're back. Anything
Yeah.
Good.
I was just looking around for some clues, and I did find this ladder. It appears to have been sent, and maybe it's the reason for this expedition. It says that goblinoid creatures have been spotted occupying a location to the west. So that might be where they attacked from.
Oh, interesting.
That's a
Okay.
good find.
Good job.
But yeah, we got told
But
something similar.
We
like
can't move.
Something
we,
was about.
we can't move blind. We need like something like a
Yeah,
map
yes.
or something.
Yeah,
If
certainly.
we only had a map.
I mean, now that we're sharing our knowledge, have you found anything?
Apparently, yeah. I just tell them the story of what the soldier told me earlier.
Sure. So essentially,
And how I'm mad at him.
when the captain speaks, like, people listen. Like, you gather through the small little conversation, the captain was probably a well-respected person. If you were in the morning briefing with him, it was like, hey dude, like, you listen to this guy.
Right.
Right. Adelard,
Yes.
whilst this is going on, you have been healing soldiers, tending to the wounded, and putting out the fires.
Well, I put like a few points from my lay on hands on the ones that I really thought like needed maybe a point of healing left and right. So I'll just use like maybe 4 of them.
That's fine. Or you could You can use like a medicine kit if you have that, just to like stabilize. That way
My-
you don't
my-
have to use lay on hands.
It's okay. My medicine is not good.
Okay.
I just like to use this. It's fine.
All right. So what are you guys doing? Currently, you cannot find where
Well-
Adeline is.
Well, as soon as I'm done, does it look like the camp is secure?
Currently, yes.
Then I am walking backwards from where we came, go up the hill, see if I can spot.
Okay. From the
Adeline.
top of the hill, could you roll me a perception check with advantage? Now, as you can see, the whole campsite.
Hmm.
11.
11.
18. What? No.
Fairly easy to spot. She is currently crouched over here
Okay.
to your south east.
Yeah. Okay.
Sort of hunched up behind a crate back. She seems to like be picking at her shoulder or something, and she's looking
Okay.
out over towards the expanse of the ocean.
Alright. Well, I head over there if I can.
So as you head over, you notice she's like pulling arrows out, ripping one of her pieces of garments and making a bandage for herself to sort of stop the blood flow.
Okay. Well, first thing I do is use my remaining points of healing
Okay.
on that.
All right.
So I have no more lay on hands.
Sure.
Lady, let me help you. And I try to help with 2 points of healing and then what I can in with the medicine kit.
Yeah, you do enough to heal her. She's a little bit better. She just pats you on the shoulder and says, "Thank you, Adelard.
I'll hold her.
You've been
like,
a good friend."
Sorry, I didn't see if you were in danger, my lady. I thought you were still behind.
Your mission's not me. Stick to your mission, and we'll be fine.
Do we?
Well,
sorry.
Yes.
Do we know where they are? Right.
You see Adelard running down the hill and heading towards over here. But the reason why you don't know.
Can I decide to follow him?
Sure.
Right. I follow him running, and then I see the commander. Oh, no, I mean
Yeah.
the lady.
So just as you're finishing up this conversation with her, Kasim steps around from behind the tent.
Hey,
Hey.
how's okay? Oh, you found her. Hey, I have some questions. Well, you're willing to answer, my lady.
Don't you see she's just been shot and you already start asking questions?
Right.
She pulls
right,
another
sorry.
arrow that you didn't see from the other arm and does the same.
Ooh,
She,
shit.
She,
Yeah.
She is a tough cookie.
That looks. Are you alright?
Bandages it up and ties it tight.
Well, she's been to worse, man. But
It's just a
no,
scratch, yeah. I've been through worse.
So yeah, I asked some soldiers and they said they were expecting a new commander. Do you know anything about that by any chance?
Yeah, I was supposed to take over here today. It's my first command. Been pretty excited about it. And she sort of takes a hip flask that she has, takes a swig, big old swig, like
Right.
corks,
Okay.
and it's like, this is my first command.
Right. So, what do you think we should do now then? The camp is in a pretty bad situation.
I would suggest we first secure the campsite, my lady. Make sure that things that's not salvageable put on a pile, and
We're not due
make
to
sure
get
that
supplies for another week from the capital.
yes.
What we've
So
brought
that's
with
what
us
we
is
need-
what we've
we need-
got. And essentially, you
cover
guys,
what we
you
have.
guys have come as you are with your kit, and there's been like about 5 other people with you that have sort of just been carrying supplies and crates and barrels of stuff.
Right. Okay.
So
Well,
there's a few supplies, but they're not scheduled for more supplies for another week and a half.
Right. Well, anyway, we still have to first secure the sites and see where they got breached in. Make sure that doesn't happen again, and we'll see. what the supplies are. I mean, I can give up some of my rations for people that hasn't eaten for a while.
So to clarify, what is everyone doing?
I think Santiago is currently on his own, right?
Currently, he is on his own as Kasim has walked off.
Yes.
Unless I'd
I am
assume
currently on my own.
Santiago would maybe follow Kasim.
Yeah, slightly.
Yeah,
Follow him while
so
still
he's a
making
little
sure.
bit. He's a little bit behind, and then would you
Due
follow?
to short legs as well.
Would you
Now
follow
that Kasim
Santiago?
sprinted.
I would like to get him separately if I can, but if he's too close, then
Okay, so as you're walking away, Santiago, Kasim's
Yeah.
already bolting off. You feel a tap on your shoulder from Igneous.
Yeah, then I turn around and ask, "What's up, friend?"
I don't think I should be telling this to everyone. But apparently, in the woods we saw when we came to the Defiant Gate, they are very dangerous creatures. We might need to explore, but the letter I found said it does need expert help.
Yeah, I did have a feeling that's why they ended up hiring us. But thank you for sharing all this knowledge, and I will, for now, keep it on the wraps and see what we can find. But let's make sure everyone is all right, and let's secure the campsite so we're not getting overrun by an additional horde of anything, whatever is here in here.
Definitely. And I join up with the group.
So do I.
So you all join up. You are there with Adelaine. What is the general consensus? What are you doing? What's your plans? Just so I know.
Well, like I said, I was going to secure the thing, and since I'm
Secure what? Sorry.
the campsite and giving the soldiers that are still capable some commands of left and right doing this and doing that, and putting unsalvageable stuff outside the camp and stuff like that.
Okay.
Captain, I think we should go in and annihilate those goblins.
Easy now, Kasim. Easy now. We don't know what's out here. This is completely new lands for every one of us.
Can't
I would
wait
say we should
forever.
probably do a little bit more surveillance before we can do anything. Let's secure up this whole campsite and make sure nobody else is getting overrun here.
Right.
Otherwise, this will have been for naught.
I understand.
So you are also helping Igneous. What are you
I
doing?
am helping.
I'm also helping, following the group at the moment.
Okay, so we have been playing for an hour and a half now. Would everyone like to take a quick 10-minute break and then we'll come back to the game?
Sure.
I'm currently still fine.
You're currently still fine? Santiago?
I would love to take a quick toilet turn at least.
Critter, you want to take a break as well?
I'm fine.
You're fine?
I'll take a break as well.
Okay, so let's take a short 10-minute break. We will be back here for 20 to 9 UK time. And then we'll continue with the last hour or so of the first session of the Hand of Unity game.
Woo!
So let me just set up this as do.
You're muted, by the way.
I'm muted.
No.
No, I was.
I thought I was muted.
It's a reoccurring problem apparently.
It is.
Yeah, as I was
silence
saying.
call. Masks.
Yeah. As
That
I was
was last
saying, for anybody who's
You're right.
watching, also don't hesitate to send us feedback or or anything you liked, so that we can take that into consideration for the next stream.
Okay, so
Cool. Yo.
let's take a quick 10-minute break then.
Yep.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Can you guys hear me? Everything's fine, yeah? We all good?
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Alright,
good.
streams are muted, everything's cool. Right, so as we're getting back into this, you've successfully secured the campsite. You've collected the bodies of the soldiers that had passed away, ready to either be buried here or be buried back in Ayla. You've given Adelard's given soldiers commands to sort of, hey, you go over here and you fix this. You over here go fix this, mend this, help this person, get these supplies together. Essentially, in your supplies, you have, the supplies of the whole campsite, not your guys' supplies specifically, is just general goods that a ranger or scouting party would need. There's one crate with arrows. In that same crate there's crossbows, there's longbows, there's javelins, there's scimitars, there's swords, there's shields, there's general leather armor, there's food rations, there's just general stuff. And I forgot to mute the sound on the anyway. Right, so there's just general supplies. What would you guys like to do? Now Adeline's taken not the main camp where the captain was, she's taken one next to that.
Are we allowed to take these supplies? Or would that be considered stealing?
You can requisition them. Essentially, because it is a military and a range outfit, you'd have to, like, if you want a bow, for example, you'd have to sign, this person's taking this bow, this person's taking this many arrows, just so they can keep a list of supplies. All in all, there's like 1,000 arrows, like 50 javelins.
Is it okay, by the way, to see if I can go get my javelin that I threw?
You can roll an investigation check whilst I'm going through this with Igneous.
Yep.
So yeah, there's 1,000 arrows, around 50 javelins, there's 10 crossbows, 10 longbows, and about the same as javelins as swords and shields and leather armor. Like, for every soldier there's a replacement piece of armor should theirs get damaged.
As they are crossbows, I assume that there's also bolts?
Yes, sorry.
Then I would like to grab a crossbow and as many bolts as I can carry. I'm not sure how much that will be.
20 probably. I think.
You'd probably be able to carry about 20 bolts.
Okay, then
there's actually a quartermaster that's wasn't already there, but has come with you, and his name is Tormu. Tormu, the quartermaster.
Tormu.
Yeah.
I would like to walk up to Tormu.
Okay. Sure.
And
14, by the way.
Hello, sir. I would like to replenish the bolts I fired in the earlier fight against the goblins.
Right, lad. You said you were with the Raven Company, right?
Yeah, that'll be right.
How many bolts will you be needing?
I've probably fired over 10 bolts.
How many you got on you?
I haven't been counting, but yeah, I have over 10 right now, and I would like another 10.
I'll tell you what. This land's a bit hostile. Here's 20, and he marks down on his sheet 20 bolts.
Thank you, sir. And I put it in my back.
A roll of 14 on the investigation.
What were you specifically looking for? Sorry?
The javelin that I threw.
Javelin, yeah, you managed to find it. It didn't go a distance away, but you do manage to find the javelin that you've thrown.
Alright.
Igneous, what are you doing?
I also speak to Tormu.
Sure.
Tormu, I would like to gather some supplies for me and the rest of my party, except for Kasim, as he has just already. Could I maybe get a crossbow and some bolts as well?
Sure, not a problem.
Okay, great.
I will add it to the expenses of your company.
Thanks.
So what was that?
Crossbow and 20 bolts, which, by the way, I'm just keeping.
So you took 20 bolts as well. Okay. 960. And you took one crossbow. Yep.
Yes, correct. What kind of crossbow was it, by the way? I assume just a light
just a
crossbow.
standard crossbow that it can fire one arrow per attack action. And you take the arrow, you place it in, and then there's a lever that you cock back that loads it. And then you cock the lever back, and then you can fire the arrow.
Yeah, but I assume it's a light crossbow?
Light
just
crossbow,
a regular one?
yeah.
Then I'll add that to my
It's
inventory. and some
relatively
bolts.
small. It's like, so in the world there's not pistols or guns, but that's relatively the size of a light crossbow. It's like small. If you've
I
ever
gotcha.
played Diablo, it's like one-handed crossbows in that game.
Oh, just a hand crossbow. Then I'll
Yeah, a
add
hand
that
crossbow.
instead. Okay, yeah, I'll add that instead then.
And it's got, whereas a big crossbow's got a big lever, this has just got a small little like prong and spring that you pull back, and when it fires, the spring's released, and
Gotcha.
that's what fires the arrow.
Yep.
Okay, so that's you, Santiago. What are you doing as captain of the Raven Company?
Did you say that she had taken up a command to sitting next to?
She's
Or
out of respect. She's clearly not filling in the captain's shoes before he's been in the ground.
yeah,
That's as blunt as I can put it. Like, she is showing respect to the captain.
she's showing respect to the captain of that.
Yeah,
Commander, yeah.
she's not instantly overtaking like his tent, his possessions, making his space hers. She's set up something that's her own tent and space.
Basically, I would go to her and see basically if she was okay and ask if she was the one in command, because I never got to know about that. So I'm assuming that she is, because she's setting up all these things that I can see.
Yep. So what is it you're specifically asking her, just so I know?
Just if she is the one that's supposed to take over the command now, or if it's someone else that's coming on in the later run.
Well, me and the previous captain, and she sort of takes a breath. Ruben, we were, he's under me, but I was supposed to take command, and he was gonna help me out. I suppose now I'll have to do everything on my own. My first command, isn't it great? You should know about
It's
that
always-
as the famous captain of the Raven Company.
It's always something to take command for first time. Everything has a first. I'm sure you will pull through it, even with
I
the
will
small injuries
heed that
I can
wisdom.
see you've gotten.
Thank you for your words.
So, and basically out of respect, have we put the command in the ground yet, or did we just drag him to the side?
No, you've just like made a space of where all the bodies have been collected. Essentially, to carry the supplies through the tower and then through the gate, there's like a small cart. The supplies have been taken off that cart, and the bodies have just been placed in that cart to go back to Sanctus and your later
Yeah.
rest.
I will go over to the captain's body and basically give my deepest respect for him before we leave on.
Okay, you do
And
that.
that's my big action I'm gonna take for a little time.
Okay, you do that. Not a problem.
So
Cheese, you are muted currently, sir.
yeah,
Fuck. Okay, I'm back.
What would you like to do?
As Santiago was having that conversation, I walk up closely to him when he's like done with the conversation. Captain, we can't stay here long. We do not belong here.
don't worry, youngling, sproutling. We will soon get out of the way.
As this is happening, the goblin that Kasim tied up previously has now woken up and is beginning to dart from outside the tent where you placed him, near to where Adelaine was resting up, and he's just going to dart this way.
Wait, he was tied up though, right?
Yeah, he was tied
Yeah.
up, and he broke from the ropes that you tied.
The ropes.
That's why I had you roll a strength check earlier.
Oh, so he rolled an 18, I see.
Yeah, he's now successfully escaped the rope, and he is bolting it, absolutely bolting it for the Dreadwood Forest. which is to the west.
All right.
Did I see him walk or run
we-
away?
You were.
Do we hear?
Hold on. You were gathering supplies. Who's blue?
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay.
I threw my javelin like
Yeah,
around.
you were
here.
over here looking. The captain is here, and Igneous, are you red? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you. What were you doing? You were.
I was just grabbing a crossbow and bolts
you were
and,
grabbing
and,
supplies.
using it.
Yeah, so the
pretty
supply
much.
you were grabbing supplies from Tormu there, and Santego and Cheese were talking to the captain over here.
Right.
So could I see him?
You can roll a
Uh,
perception check to see him. Currently, you're facing Tormu, getting your crossbow bolts and everything.
Where are the bodies gonna? You said the bodies were like somewhere ready
Yeah,
to be.
they're on a cart, like placed at the base of the.
Right.
Yeah, within 18, Igneous, you see him break free and just bolt.
In that case, I turn around and try out my new handy dandy crossbow.
Okay, roll to hit. Roll to hit. I like where this is going.
Oh, this is.
I like where this is going.
Why did we even tie him up?
Oh!
Tie him up?
Okay,
Woo!
rolled a natural 20 for the second time tonight. Amazing. Please roll
Hey.
damage.
Redemption, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have proficiency with crossbows, just so I'm aware?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so
Wow.
you deal 4 damage, which is then double to 8. This
Oh, he's
goblin kills over and is just dead. You've successfully tried this new handy dandy crossbow, and he's dead.
I
So, pretty good
look
shot.
over to I look over to Tormund and say, "See, already comes an Andy. Thanks,
You're a good shot, you are.
thanks."
So that goblin is now officially dead.
Wait, you killed our prisoner? I walk up to him.
The prisoner was running away at high speed. You should have done a better job at tying his ropes if you want to take the high road here.
I bet you wouldn't have broke from the rope if I tied you.
Yeah, we'll see about that one day.
Why did we even tie him up again? It's not like we can speak.
I don't know, you tied him up.
Tied him up.
Why did you
I mean,
tie
why
him
did we even knock him down?
You did it. Why are you asking us?
Whatever. Okay. Why was he running to the forest? I think we should, Captain. I think we should investigate that.
Why was he running from the people who captured him? And
Yeah.
No,
murdered
but
all of
why
his
towards the
friends?
forest?
Please,
If he
please do tell me.
No,
what's the issue?
no. Wait. Okay, he was tied up here somewhere, but he decided to take the long way out and run to the forest. Why?
Because
Smart.
He
Smart.
saw-
Me smart.
all the soldiers sort of around the camp, and that was his best route because he did not see Adelard. He bolted. For
Right.
reasons why, you do not know. But he bolted. And then was swiftly killed by Igneous. With the crossbow.
First of all, Igneous, I would say, lovely shot there. Lovely shot.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Right. Anyways, can we leave this godforsaken encampment already?
What's the plan? What is the plan?
Wait 2 seconds. I would love to speak with the new upcoming in command and see if she knows anything about the area, just if we should go somewhere. So,
No, this is the first time she's ever been here. The only information she has would be of reports, but whether she's willing to give you that information is up to her.
Maybe
And
since we have no idea, maybe we should scout the area a little bit around so we get a little bit more of an information of what's around us.
the only thing you know
I-
currently, the one that was on the wolf that was going west.
Yeah.
Not towards the forest, but on the outskirts of the forest.
Okay.
This goblin that was just running away was running into the forest.
Hmm.
And you also know... Actually, no, you do not know. Igneous knows that to the west is the goblin camp. Whether he
Actually-
shared that information with you.
I shared the first sentence, which was that sentence of the letter, which said goblinoid creatures occupying the location to the west.
So,
And I shared that one with everyone.
so you know that Igneous has found a letter.
How do
Somehow
we don't know that.
with this.
We don't know that he found the letter.
I didn't say anything about a letter, I just said I
Yeah.
found that information.
He found information. So all the three of you know is he's found information that the goblins are situated to the west of the camp.
Right. Okay.
Right. How did you find? How do you know again?
He told us.
Yeah.
I told
How?
him he stumbled upon the information. I don't know if
For
anyone.
brevity's sake, he did not tell you about the letter. All you know is what he said of, "Hey, there's goblins to the west."
If you want to question it, then give me a reason.
I mean, it's pretty. You know what? Whatever.
Well,
Right.
so-
Let's go.
Santiago, sir, what do you think? Course of action, since you have more experience in the field.
I think it would be a great idea to investigate the edge of the forest first to see if we can see anything of any kind or see what's happening over here.
And, what do you think, Adeline?
You're Adeline.
Well, as commander, I have to oversee the soldiers here.
Alright.
You're
Well,
attached to the Raven Company, so whatever they want to do, you follow their orders. You follow their orders.
Well, yes, sir. Yes, my lady.
She sort of like grabs your hands, holds it tightly, and says, "This is your mission." But
Right,
she
okay.
sort of whispers that.
Well,
All right, lads, let's head out. Everyone got supplies what they need.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Everyone's got supplies. Everyone's happy. Right. So where are you heading? Are you specifically heading west? Are you going through the Dread Garden Wilds?
I would have told them about the wolf and where direction it went, and
Mhm.
then we see where the goblin went to, so we can make a decision on that.
All right, then I will call the decision and say we follow that direction. Which direction? Which was it? Like directly west or
Yeah, directly west.
directly west? We head directly west.
Solid
go,
choice,
boss.
Captain.
Yes, sir.
I
I
I
agree.
would walk to the front. I would walk front.
So you're making your way across these grasslands. You see nothing for miles. It's just more grass, more dead grass. Occasionally there's like one tree that seems to have grown on its own, just providing shade in the area. And then to your right, as you're following around, you've got the Dread Garden Wilds. And you go on for 10 miles, 15 miles, 20 miles.
Ugh, we should have asked for a map.
It is getting pretty dark at this point.
It was like 24.
Probably want to
day.
set up camp.
Anyone have
Alright.
any
What
bright
is-
ideas since you
what
seeing
is,
as we haven't found it yet?
What was roughly
Captain,
24 miles is a day-ish?
I was taking walking speed. It depends. Were you going fast pace or? It seemed like you're going briskly.
Just regular,
regular
I
pace.
think.
Okay, so it's probably less 20 miles, more
Okay.
10 miles. You walked about 10 to 15 miles in about 7 or 8 hours of time.
yeah, we can use Luke. I'm sorry, we can use the igneous as a fire for the night.
What do you want to do?
Captain, what you want to do? You wanna...
I would say
I
it's,
suggest-
it's getting late. Let's set up camp for tonight
Yes.
and
that's-
get ourselves a night's sleep. Even though we should have someone on watch at all times.
Yes, sir.
I volunteer to
that's-
be the first.
I volunteer
That's,
as tribute.
I thought.
Just about what I was thinking.
So, was
You're gonna-
anybody smart enough to bring a bedroll?
Yeah,
I
you have
just
to on your
I have.
I'd assume with the supplies that you took, you'd get that. So you've got enough for a general campfire. You got a tinder box. You got bedroll. You've got tents if you want to set them up. Currently, it's not raining. It's just getting nighttime. You're in that like area where it's going from light to dark, and it's in that orangey grey area.
Right.
Okay.
While setting the camp, I would like to, after setting the camp, right, and the places to sleep around our area, I would like to, set a few small traps with like rope, in case if someone steps on it,
Okay.
that a goblin steps on it, they would just like get caught.
Okay.
That's I whisper, can somebody just supervise this guy while he is using his rope?
All
I
right.
heard that.
I guess we will need to teach him one.
For the sake of this, I will say you have enough. You picked up enough supplies to possibly make one, maybe two traps. What sort of trap are you trying to make?
Well, it's we're in the forest, right? So
you're in the grasslands at the moment. You haven't said you're going into the forest.
Oh,
because you're on
sorry.
the outskirts of the forest, but you're mainly in the grasslands. The forest as
Right.
well goes on for miles with you. It doesn't seem to end. As long as you're on the grasslands, the forest seems to be there.
right. Okay, I thought we were gonna camp near the forest area.
You can camp on the outskirts of the forest, no problem.
Yeah. Okay. Just in case
That you know
we get
of.
attacked. We know that the goblin. We know that the goblin came from the west, right? So and the west is the forest, right?
No, the forest from the campment
It's
where you
northwest,
guys
isn't
were
it?
attacked is sort of northwest, and where the goblin that got away was heading directly for the forest. The goblin that was on the wolf went on the outskirts of the forest and
No.
headed west.
Luke mentioned that the goblin camp was on the west.
Say
or something
igneous.
like that.
To the west.
Sorry, Ignis. Yeah, to the west. So,
to the west.
with that knowledge in mind,
How
I'll
long west, you do not know.
Yeah, I will set, with the trees, using help with the trees. I bend some weak trees, I guess, or not weak trees, and set on the ground like a rope in a circle in case if you step on it, it will
So
grab you and
you're trying to set up
Just
a
a rope
trap
trap.
that's a snare trap, essentially.
I guess
that
yeah.
would
Yeah,
probably be a snare trap.
I don't know how to explain it, but yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. Are you doing anything to aid
The trap.
the trap, like to aid in the not stealth? What's the word?
Hiding it.
Yeah, are you doing anything to hide
Yeah.
the trap?
Yeah, like a bunch of maybe leaves or fallen leaves or.
Okay, you doing this on your own?
Yeah, I guess.
How much rope do you have?
I don't know what's a normal.
50 feet of hempen rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally, if you have your starting equipment, you have your adventures.
Minus
backpack,
whatever.
you should have-
Minus like 5 feet because you use that to wrap the goblin up.
Yeah.
So about
Oh,
45
okay.
feet.
Sure.
Okay, so for the first trap, I want you to make a survival check.
Oh, survival check. Okay.
Yeah.
How long does it take to set up a tent?
About 10 minutes.
I would like to do that.
Okay, you can set up a tent, no problem.
It's a two-person tent if I look
Oh,
correctly
fuck.
in the inventory.
5. Okay.
I turn to Zatigo and say, if you want, you can bunk up with me.
So,
I-
to the best of your knowledge, that first trap is pretty good. You rolled a 5. It's a pretty good trap. You think it's really well hidden. Would you like to set up another trap? You're currently muted, Cheese.
Sorry. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Wow,
So
I'm
you-
impressed with
And
myself.
you used a bit more rope than you would have usually. You probably used about 15 feet of rope here
Ah,
to set this
okay.
up.
Then
Because it was a very
Well, that-
high branch, very tall. So you probably got about 30 feet of rope left.
right, with a bunch, maybe like 10 feet of rope, I would
Depending
No,
on where you're
actually-
setting it up, it takes about 10 feet of rope to set up a trap.
Yeah, okay, I'll set another one on the other side.
Okay.
Well, not other side, but a little bit.
Roll me another survival check. Whilst this is going on, sorry, Adelard, what would you like to do?
Well, I would like to eat a ration.
Okay.
For one, and
Santego.
because the tent's been set up already, right?
Yeah, Santego, what would you like to do?
And it's only a tent for 2.
Yeah, as I got asked if I could join up, I said I will happily take up that offer. Thank you, lad.
So you're doing the
And,
tent with Igneous.
I'm joining in. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you set up with a roll of 21 that second trap, and you've got 20 feet of rope left, Kasim.
Right, that looks good enough. Wait, Captain! I screamed to the captain.
Yeah. What's going on, Kasim?
I just did some traps. Do you think they look good enough? Can you check? I mean, not check
How
me.
should I know?
Mr. Gaming!
I mean, I set up some traps here. I think we should be safe for the night.
To me, they look fine.
I will allow it. I will allow it, but you won't be able to improve it by much if you want to.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, don't metagame. Don't metagame.
No, it's
Yeah, I'm
fine.
not ready.
Santego, would you like to help Kasim set up that trap, the first trap again?
Kasim,
I mean, no. I only asked them to check. Do they look
Would
good
you?
enough?
Sorry. Would you like to check the trap? That's even better. Would you like to check the trap?
Don't step on them. Just visually check.
Would you like to visually check the trap?
I would love to visually check the
Okay. Please roll me a perception check.
Be very careful with your semantics. Better.
Please roll me a
it's a-
perception check as you investigate this first trap. 6. Hold on.
Why did I even bother asking him?
6 plus what?
You said it of yourself.
What's your plus on investigation?
Investigate. Oh, 2 seconds. Let me just check that one.
Oh, I thought it was rolling perception.
Investigation is -1.
So a total of 5, okay? Yeah, that first trap looks pretty good. He's done a really good job. And you know what?
Thank you.
It's
Thank
thinking
you,
about
sir.
it, it's probably even better than any trap you've ever set up previously.
It's really done well with him. I never said I'm in one myself, but it's
It is the best trap in North America for sure. Thank you, Goldray.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I think I deserve a promotion. No, I'm kidding. Later. Anyways,
Yeah.
and I've set it
Would you like to
two
check
of
the
them.
second trap?
I would love to check the
Oh
second
God.
Also roll me a perception check.
Yeah, that's
Or
Investigation.
investigation, whichever you prefer.
Actually, whatever you want.
well, perception. I'm just gonna go. I have a +0 on that one.
Okay, 11. Yeah, this one looks quite a lot better than the previous. You're like, now you're looking at this one, you're like, was the first one okay? Yeah, it'd be fine. Nothing's gonna attack us.
You go back to the first trap to check it again.
So your camp is set up. What is the order of the watch?
Me first, watch.
So Kasim's first watch.
I will take the second watch.
I'll take the third.
So Santego was second. Igneous was third, and
Yep.
Adelard the last watch.
Yeah, I guess.
Provided if you want to help out on the watch.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So I need Kasim for the first watch to roll me a d20. Just a d20, no plus, no minuses.
Woo!
But is that good or bad? That's the question.
19.
I win over him.
Okay. So,
It cannot be bad.
Do never say that.
I mean, I'm one off from a perfect roll. What are you talking about?
quickly looking on your sheets, perception is what? Intelligence or wisdom?
My perception is wisdom.
No, perception is wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
Smiling.
Okay. Okay.
A little bit concerning, but it's fine.
Right. So as you begin your first watch, Centego, Igneus, and Adelard, fast asleep. You swear you see the trees moving. You see some shit today. But you swear by whatever deity or whatever gets Kasim through the day, alcohol or a fine woman at your side, you swear by that thing. Them trees are moving. Not the ones around you, but further in the forest.
Right.
And you hear the snap of branches around where you set up the first trap.
I get up. I get my crossbow ready in case I see anything, ready to shoot. And I start walking closely to get a bit better vision. Stealthily. Can I say stealthily?
Yeah,
Actually, never mind.
Yeah, sure. If you want to, it's up to you.
Yeah, okay, I'll try.
Okay, roll stealth. Roll stealth.
And this is where Kasim goes
This
missing.
is where the campaign ends.
Nice cliffhanger.
One by one, we all disappear.
And that's
13. I rolled a
that's where
13.
we end the session.
Let's come back in 100 years.
Uh,
We're not ready yet.
So you rolled an
that's-
11 plus 2. Okay.
13.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
slowly walking, step by step to the first trap.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay. What you see, most of the trees around here are pretty tall, like 40 feet, 50 feet, 60 feet. You see 2 trees that are about 10 or 15 feet tall. You swear this tree has arms, legs, and a face, and it's sort of like looking around the area.
I slowly say, "Is anybody out there? Come out, come out. I see you." No reaction?
Does a 24 hit your armor class?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And he gets taken in the forest. Bye.
You take 12 damage
Ow.
as
I scream.
a tree which you there's a second tree humanoid type thing that you didn't notice that slams with one of its branches. It's more like a massive log, but it's a fist. No fingers, just like twigs and branches that look like fingers. Swipes towards you and releases this scream: "Leave this forest.
Right.
It is protected."
And I run back to the team and wake everyone up. Ah, wake up! We're under attack! Ah! And I fall to the ground. I get back up.
To roll perception checks.
Okay. By the
Is
way,
everyone
was going to ask this, does passive investigation do anything?
Actually, I might use that here.
Oh,
You can have your passive investigation, or you can roll for it. I will let you make the choose now before anyone rolls.
Then I'll rather do my passive investigation, which is...
Senseigo?
I'll do my passive.
passive as well.
Yeah, just go with the passive then.
Okay. Okay. Centego,
Yes.
Adelard, and Igneus. You can swear you hear someone shouting. It sort of wakes you, but it's more of like Sure it was nothing. I'll go back to sleep.
I was gonna say that anyways.
And then you hear again, help, we're under attack, as you're drifting back into sleep.
Oh, god damn it.
What you do with that information is up to you.
I'm crawling. I'm slowly crawling to the camp. Wake up, you fucking idiots!
I love it. I love it.
Okay, but I'll go outside the tent and first take a quick look around me. I have 60 feet dark vision.
You just see Kasim rolling towards the camp on the floor, bleeding. Nothing following him.
Everyone, I think Kasim has been hurt, but he seems to be fine currently,
What are you
so
saying out there? Why is Kasim screaming like that?
I'm not sure. He seems to be having an aneurysm of some sort.
You sure he just didn't? You sure he just didn't trip or something?
There's quite a lot of blood.
Are you sure?
Healing.
Are you sure he didn't trigger his own trap?
Kasim!
Santiago, where was the trap again?
I need healing.
I also will have said, in the supplies, you probably would have picked up two regular healing potions each,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, alright then.
just for reference. So you have those.
Yeah.
Just regular healing potions, no greater, no superior, none of that. Just regular healing potions each.
Gotcha.
2 of them, right?
2.
Potion of
So
healing.
yeah, that's what happens. Kasim is commando style crawling towards the camp like, oh, and he seems to have taken a massive attack.
Okay.
Alright.
Enemies!
Well-
Enemies!
I move over to him and help him up while we move back towards camp, keeping my eyes open.
Huge enemies!
You make
Big enemies! Tall enemies! Strong enemies!
You make your way. You make your way back to camp.
Is anybody good with medicine? I asked the rest.
Medicine? No, not really.
Medicine. I know something, but not anything to help anyone
No,
but
not
myself.
the captain! Anyone but the captain! No!
Come on,
Hey,
I do have this healing potion. Let's chug it in
No, no,
and
no,
get
no.
him to speak.
Captain, I think Kasim's asking for you.
Alright,
What, you want me to band-aid you?
how do you drink how do you drink potion again?
You can just drink
2d4?
You can just drink
I
it.
mean,
Yeah.
I go up
2d4
to
plus
him.
2, I think.
I go up to him, and I don't know
Yeah.
if anything happened while we came here, but I can give it a try. And I cast my. Oh, did he roll already?
That's
well,
for a
those
healing
big
potion. So you heal 4 for your healing potion.
Okay, well then I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
No, you don't know that yet. I mean, you do. But if I can... Heal me, please! I rolled the shittiest rolls. Please heal me. I can't say that. Wait. How do I roll play this?
So
He's pushing this way.
so Kasim has been attacked and has woken you guys up from your sleep. What would you like to do?
What happened, man?
Big, huge enemies. I don't know. I didn't see well. I can't see well. I'm a human. In the forest. Careful. Traps are not working. I'm like panicking.
The
I-
traps that you set?
Huh?
The traps that you set?
No, the traps are not working apparently. I don't know what happened.
But they were great traps, Kasim.
They said leave. They said something is protected. I think they said protected or something.
Right.
I don't want to go there anymore.
Protected. Who can protect this forest?
Well, we don't know these lands and what their rules and are. I mean, maybe it's best for us to just skirt outside the forest. I don't know. I don't know what you saw. I mean,
They weren't there when I was setting the traps this earlier.
oh, we didn't see anything.
When we were setting the traps earlier.
What did they look like?
I don't know. It looks like the trees themselves are attacking me. I don't know, man.
God, this guy's crazy.
I look through
I'm
the
not
forest.
crazy.
Trees. Who has heard of trees hitting? Come on, guys.
I swear, why didn't you go and check then?
I look through the forest to see
I
if I can verify his claims.
Make a perception check.
Do you think a fucking goblin can damage me this much?
17.
17. There seems
Do you
to
believe
be
me?
there seems to be 2 smaller trees that weren't there before, but they just look like trees.
Mm,
You believe me, right? Igneous, please.
They weren't there before. It seems pretty
honestly,
weird. But yeah.
something is off right here, but I'm not sure.
Just
I don't
look like
know.
trees, bro.
Surely trees can't move.
Man, just look at trees,
Maybe Kasim was like smoking something, you know.
Oh my god, I'll
Maybe-
prove it. I'll prove it. I pull my crossbow and try to aim at the tree and shoot.
Okay, before that happens, Adelard, what were you trying to do? Sorry, or was that Santego?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
You're
No,
suicidal, Kasim.
I wasn't.
what
I
were
wasn't doing anything. I was just gonna say that he asked if he was always this smoked high.
Can I attack?
This was a genuine question to Santego.
Santego, what were you doing?
Well, I was probably gonna answer him that he's a strange lad. He's been with me for a little time now, but he always seems a little bit cuckoo. Time to time.
Right. Well, I don't know you guys. I'm trying to, see who you guys are, but so far this guy, I don't know. But yeah, anyway,
Yeah, keep going. Now I can go.
Yeah. Me trying to attack the tree, please.
Okay, roll to hit a tree.
we're all like looking like we're all like looking what's gonna happen,
It's too dark, I can't see.
Still, yeah, that's a good point. Do you have dark vision?
I don't.
Ah, that's unfortunate because
Oh, that's really mean.
as you go to fire this arrow with the low light, you swear you hit the tree, and Igneous takes 2 damage.
Ah,
Wait!
As
Oh, I hit it! I hit it! Look, blood is coming out!
Igneous was going off to check this, and you fired in that direction. That's all I'm saying.
I hit it! You see?
So
Kasim!
Igneous, you take 2 damage from a crossbow bolt that comes from the campsite.
Cameron, I have dark vision as well, so I should be able to.
wait,
I
the
should be able to
crossbow
see
bolt-
what happened with dark vision, right?
So the campfire it sheds out 20 feet of like dim light around the site. Anything past that is your dark vision, which is 60 feet. So at 80 feet from the campsite where you are, you see 2 smaller trees that weren't there before in the day when you were setting up the camp.
Yeah.
And you also see Igneous with a crossbow bolt sticking out of him.
And
Oh,
I was
shit.
I was standing next to it, Nias.
No, as far as I know, you had just woken up and you were talking to Santego, which is around Kasim currently.
Alright, okay.
We are in the vicinity of Kasim, like almost
Right.
reach.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I turn around.
Oh,
I turn
sorry.
around a bit annoyed. Okay, first off, he's right. Second off, you're gonna receive this back later.
As you're saying this, you can swear from behind you. You just hear like laughing.
Oh god. Wait, I have a question. No, it's like serious question.
Sure.
Does Igneous emit light? That's a really good
I
question.
don't know. I do. What would you say?
As a background, Fire Ganassi, like mine, can have hair that is almost like fire.
So it's probably about 5 to 10 feet.
It definitely won't be long if there is any.
Yeah. And at night, I'm not sure he would essentially flame on whilst he's sleeping.
Oh wait, I have flame off mode now.
How do you even sleep in the bedroll? What kind of bedroll is that?
Okay, fair enough. I get it now.
It's a fire retardant bedroll.
Okay.
So yeah.
Now, okay, now you believe me.
Now we know how we lit up the fire, huh?
You didn't
Come here
even
with your
need a
head.
tinderbox. You
Yeah.
didn't even need a tinderbox.
I move over to Critter.
Yes.
Yeah.
You move
Critter?
over. To, you move over
So,
to
yeah.
Adelard. No problem.
Sorry, Adelard, yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. You are now all around the campfire. You have a crossbow bolt still sticking out of you,
Yeah, I'll
and Kasim's still
take
on
it
the floor, pretty injured.
I take out
Easy enough.
carefully the arrow.
Easy enough to take out.
Can I get my bolt back, please?
Thank you.
Can I get my bolt?
And I give the bolt back, but I snap it like just before.
If you did it, I would have grabbed it and snapped
Whoever's snapping it, roll a strength check. I want to see how hard you snap this.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Please be a natural one. Just for the sake.
50.
No. Okay.
So at first he goes to like break this crossbow bolt, and it's like a child trying to break a mechanical pencil. Like you can see what they're trying to do, and like it's just never gonna work. And then all of a sudden, and the bolt splits in two,
And then I give it the bolt.
and he gives you two bolt pieces.
Wow. Thank you.
You know,
I throw him to the fire.
maybe next time, you know, don't hit it to your teammates.
I didn't mean to.
Kasim, who did you learn to shoot from, by the way?
You.
When have you ever seen me wield a crossbow?
Okay. Anyways, what are we gonna do about those two?
How about just let them be? I don't think they will do anything unless provoked.
They hit me.
What were you doing at the
Calm
time?
down.
I was checking. I was
He
just checking
fired
the
and missed
surroundings.
with his crossbow. Is what happened.
I think
They don't
seeing
know
as he's
that.
stuttering
They don't
like
know
You do
that.
not know
I
that.
think
You do not
I
know
think seeing as how he's stuttering, I think he's lying.
What?
that. Okay,
Metagaming.
roll an
No.
insight check. Roll an insight check.
Wait, can I roll deception as well? What the hell?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Roll deception as well.
What's my deception rate?
And my passive insight of 13
No,
doesn't say anything.
not
yet?
passive, not passive. You're
Oh,
specifically
okay.
rolling an insight to say like,
Fair enough.
hey, he's probably lying.
22.
Yeah,
Fuck
he's
my
definitely lying about something.
Yeah, everyone is bullshitting us.
Whatever. What kind of
Definitely
fucking
his
team
fault.
is?
I think we'll be
Who's
fine
reference?
if we let
For
them be.
reference, on Ignatius's insight check, he rolled a 22, and Kasim rolled an 11 on deception with a 12 minus 1. So essentially, Ignatius, something's fishy about his story. He probably did get attacked, but by a tree. What has he been smoking?
Wait, he didn't get attacked by a tree?
No,
I did.
no. He's lying about something. He definitely
yeah.
definitely got attacked because he's injured. But a
And
tree,
we don't know what.
really? A tree?
But by what? Yeah.
Got it.
He's definitely-
Fine. Who's next on watch?
Well, maybe we should stay away a little bit from the forest. I don't know. What do you think, Santiago?
I would say we should move a little bit away from the forests. Now that
Now?
Kasim is now injured. And see if we can give him some medical aid.
remember-
It's his own fault.
You remember in the middle of the grasslands, there's a singular tree that provides shade to a certain area, and around that tree there's like pretty fresh grassland. Whereas where you're bedding now, it's like it's dead, it's rotten or close to rotting.
Let's move to the fresh grassland area. I'm sure nothing can happen there, and it's far away enough from the
Where
forest.
you are
to
there,
see.
you're not blocked by anything, so you have a free like 360 range of like view if anyone's doing a watch.
Let's do that, and maybe don't have the fire full open, just on low, so we're not like a beacon.
So sorry, go on, Ignatius.
If necessary, I think we should just stay here, and if necessary, I'll take the rest of the watch. I don't know how long it will last till, but
If you do that, you will.
I won't have long rest, I know.
You will take a point of exhaustion as well.
You have to roll for it, no?
I will double check,
Constitu-
but yeah, if
I think it's a Constitution saving throw,
yeah,
and you set the DC what it is.
I think it's Constitution, isn't it? Yeah.
I will
Yeah, it's
look. I will
Constitution.
look that up whilst you.
All right. Well, let's head on over here, guys, and then set up the tent, and then we'll just pick up the tent a little bit and then move it over.
Yeah, sounds like a great idea.
Seeing as more people are agreeing, I move towards the tent and start packing it up.
Okay, so it takes you the better part of, because it was a bit of a way back, like a good like 10-15 minutes. It takes you about half an hour to take the camp down, move and bandage Kasim, and then move to this area.
Right. Okay.
Do I get
Sorry, what were you saying, Kasim?
do I get the HP back from the bandage?
When you take a long rest, you will.
Okay.
Just a question: can I do a short rest from the time I slept until Kasim?
Yeah, you could have done a short rest, yeah. And you already had a short rest previously. So you'd have had 2 short rests today.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could have taken a short rest.
Okay. So we go there and then we the second watch, I guess.
Yeah, Igneous, you wanted it to do the watches, right?
Yeah, I offered to do the watches.
So is everyone okay with that? Because next up it was Santego for second watch.
Yeah, let him do it.
Igneous, I don't think you should do that. You haven't had
Well,
that
Captain,
problem
let him do it.
for a long time.
I
Let's split it up between us two if you're okay with that, Ella.
I take a
So you can get a
surprise
long
to
rest.
heart and we split it up.
Yeah, I will still get up.
Okay, so Santego, could you
Quick
roll
now.
me 1d20?
Yes, of course. 10.
Your watch goes by, nothing happens. It's pretty uneventful. Verra's a nice place at night. You can see the stars. Different
What a
stars.
beautiful-
Different stars to what you're used to. On
Beautiful
Sanctus.
Lots of different space than I'm used to.
Third
Reminds me of
watch,
old times.
Igneous, could
Yeah,
you make me...
I would like to meet Santiago as we are changing shifts.
Sure. You wake up.
Santiago. Yep. Okay.
Igneous.
Changing shifts.
I would like to hand this over to you for now. It's a map I found earlier of the area near us.
A map. What is all this on the map? Do you know anything about that?
It looks to be like the Defiant Gateway, the encampment we've
Yeah,
just been
it's basically
to.
it's a hand-drawn map that was made
Yeah.
by a ranger or like a soldier who's
Scout
been
party,
out scouting, investigating, and sort of been investigating. There's the camp where you are, the Divine Gate, the Dread Garden Wilds, and it's labelled dangerous on that. And then there's a few X's around on the maps, but it doesn't specify what those X's are. It could be, hey, there's another encampment here. Hey, there's this place here, or there's a cavern. You don't know what they mean. It could mean anything. There's a few X's on the map that have been marked.
Is it obvious to see on the map where we are currently, or is it we need to guess our surroundings?
From the encampment where it's marked on the map, you gather you're about halfway to one of the X's that's on the farthest left of the map as you're looking at it. As you orientate it, you say, hey, that's probably west.
All right. Thank you, Ignatius. Do you have any idea if we should see what these strange markings are before we make sure that anything else is up?
We probably should look into them at some point, and maybe if we see anyone trustworthy enough, ask if they might know about it.
All right, I will put it in my bag and keep it up here, and let's see what we can figure out from this map.
Sure. And the watch changes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
could you roll me a d20 for
Yeah,
your
go
watching,
in.
Elias?
I will now, and let's say regular, right?
Just a regular d20, adding nothing.
13.
Your watch goes by, uneventful. Change over, and it's getting to like mid-morning now. Adelard, it is the beginning of your shift.
Yes.
Could you roll me
Okay.
a d20?
Okay. Hey, here to
And at
take
this
over.
point,
watch.
actually, Kasim, you would have got the benefits of a long rest by now.
Thank you.
As would
Me, I guess.
Adelard and Santiga. Kasim, sorry, Igneous. After this, then you'd get the benefits of a long rest.
That's fine.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. When I'm taking a long rest, do I hit the button that says reset maximum HP?
Yes.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
you have to click it again to confirm.
So, sorry to interrupt, Adelard. What would you like to do?
Well, first, when I get up, I'm walking over to Ignatius and hey, watch us up, man.
Hey.
I'll take over now.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. I'll be heading in quickly.
Right. And you saw anything tonight?
No. Clear skies. Nothing on the horizon. Should be all fine.
All right, right. Well, have a good night. Have a good one.
Thank you. Stay safe.
And
Okay,
Yeah.
roll me a d20.
man.
9. Watch goes uneventful.
And on my watch, I am using my small flute, and just doing a very small tune.
Sure, you can do that. So your watch ends, everyone wakes, it's mid-morning by now. What would you like to do? What are your preparations in the morning?
I want to like wake up a bit earlier than the rest and do like my morning training a bit. I guess you can say like
Okay.
just some exercises and
Sure.
sword.
When I wake up, I'm taking a ration.
Sure, everyone's...
Yeah.
I'm
I
kind
must
of
Taking a rest as well.
cleaning my my glaive, taking care of it, and using like a sharpening stone, keep it nice and clean. And
Santiago, as
Yeah.
you are looking at the map, you
Yeah.
realize that the mark to the west is probably about another day's travel. You probably get there towards the end of the day. At the page
And nothing else in the vicinity that's have any point of interest on the map.
There is a river, or like lake, specifically marked to the southwest of where you are currently.
Did I also know this information?
Yeah.
already? Okay.
Yeah, since you've been in the position of the map, I'm guessing you will, right?
Yeah, I know, but I didn't hear it earlier, so
I
was
didn't say
asking.
it earlier. For clarification.
Okay, yeah.
I
No, that is
I
fine.
missed that off. Do apologize.
Yep.
So yeah, there's
That's fine.
there's a lake that's been marked to the southwest.
So, Ignatius, come over here for 2 seconds.
I come with them.
Sure.
Yeah. This river we see on here, does it seem anything interesting to you? I kind of know sometimes there's always something at the river. It's river or lake.
Yeah, I check the map, see if anything odd comes up.
Whoever made the map's pretty good at drawing. It's a definitely a river.
I mean, looks like a river to me. Not sure what you want from me.
You're like, this old dwarf's definitely getting senile. he's pushing up there in Orpheus for sure.
I'm sorry, my old age is bothering me sometimes, but
Yeah,
That's
What?
completely
it's
fine.
nothing. It's not marked. It's just a lake or a river. You can't really tell.
So what is the closest red X to us to the DM?
The
western one? You
yeah,
just
probably
said,
the
right?
one to the west.
Yeah.
The other mark that you can see is currently a bit further north than that.
Can we do like a little bit of seeing around? If you can see some tracks that maybe went past
Sure.
here.
Yeah. You can do that for sure. Roll me a survival check.
Santiago?
Survival
I
is very
Yeah.
good for me.
I think we should just head in the
Galdroy
same
said,
direction.
it's a very non-suspicious
West.
body of water, just like those trees. very non-suspicious.
2.
2. I mean, it didn't rain last night. There should be tracks.
Nice.
Can't really see anything.
Right. Well, you know,
You've got your inspiration dice if you want to use it.
no.
Okay.
No, well, you guys, you know, I've been looking for some tracks. I didn't see anything. Yeah, some big tracks from this wolf that I've seen. I don't know.
Oh, tracks?
Yeah, didn't you hear? I told Santiago,
Oh, yeah.
so about this wolf that I saw with a goblin, with a green guy on top.
Oh, I thought you were just having a bad time because of the bad thing you ate. But okay, I see. So, where do you suspect these tracks lead to?
I don't know. I went this direction that we're going now.
Oh.
I was hoping that I could see maybe some tracks, but I didn't see any.
I would help you, but I'm not really good at this stuff.
Well,
You can make a separate roll to sort of
I know.
aid him if you want.
I can try. Let me try. Would I roll perception, right?
Yep. No.
Meanwhile,
Survival.
Survival.
Survival. Oh wait, I'm good at this. I'm really good at this.
Hey, that's
not
pretty
really.
good information to know, right?
Oh!
meanwhile, I assume me and Santiago have finished the
19 plus
conversation.
3. Yeah,
Goodness.
you like. Hey, this is pretty obvious. What's this guy doing? Like, the tracks
Are
are
you
clearly
alright?
like right there, and the tracks lead up to the forest, and then on the outskirt, like they lead into the forest, and then you see them come back out of the forest and lead to the outskirts of the forest, following west.
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious where we should go. I don't know where you're talking about.
Oh,
Captain, I
right.
think we should head this way. And I point.
Oh, right. Oh, I didn't even see those tracks, man. I thought it was just some dirt.
It's fine. It's fine. You can always rely on me.
Well, you know, at least something you can do, huh?
What do you mean?
I mean, the traps from yesterday, it was not so great.
What are you talking about? You don't even wait. How do you even know I set the traps up?
You told us.
I told my captain.
You told us that you're gonna put.
Are you a ghost? Are you a ghost or something? Okay. Anyways, I think we should head this way. Shall we pack up?
Me and Ignatius comes back to we've just been standing like
Yeah, you just been standing watching these two idiots.
10-15 feet away. I'm guessing just anonymously, so they haven't actually been able to see the map that we have been holding and discussing about. But coming back to it, what is up with you guys?
What is up with us? Nothing. Let's just go.
You've been shouting a lot, Kasim.
We just found some tracks. Kasim found some tracks here that were leading west with this wolf that I told you about.
Sounds like a good plan. We've just been talking about what direction we should head as well, and we've been agreeing upon the western. Sounds like the perfect plan.
Maybe
Let's pack up. Let's pack everything up and get ready to move out.
Yes, let's pack up and make sure that it
I start packing up.
Alright.
Okay, so
I go pick up the rope I used for the traps. Can I do that?
sure. Roll
Awesome.
an investigation check.
Investigation.
Does he remember where he set the traps?
12.
You find where you put the traps. The rope's not there. The rope is gone.
I'm pretty sure I set it here. Can I look around more?
Sure, you can look around more.
I'm looking around more. Is that I guess that's again an investigation.
There seems to be like... No, it's still the same investigation roll. So
Oh, okay.
the ground around where you initially set the traps, you know you set them here, is disturbed. Something heavy's being through here. But the rope is gone.
Oh well, I
There's
can always just take them.
There's no tracks per se. There's just the ground that's been disturbed. Like it's been flattened by something heavy.
Okay. It's fine. I don't need rope. Who needs rope? It's 2019. And I walk up to the group.
You've lost 30 feet of rope overnight.
Yeah. I have 20 left, you said? Right?
20,
I have 20 left.
20 feet left.
Right. Okay. Let's get together and.
All right, Kasim, you ready to go?
Yeah, hell yeah, let's go. I lost my rope, but let's go.
Okay.
What? You lost your rope?
Yeah.
Everybody, make me a perception check.
We're so bad at this.
Adelard rolled a 9.
Yes.
Kasim rolled a 4. Santiago rolled an 8. Santiago, what's your plus?
Nothing.
Nothing, okay. And Ignaeus noticed a 12. So, as you're making your way across the grasslands, the Dread Garden Wilds forest sort of stops, and essentially you're starting to leave that behind. There's more grasslands, hills, small dips and dents in the grasslands where you have to go up and down into valleys. There's a new woods. This time, instead of being on your right, it's to your left. This woods is a lot newer, like in terms of where the Dread Garden was old trees that are brown and they look dead and they looked rotting. The ones on the left are newer. They're greener. They're brighter. It looks more inviting. Ignaeus, you notice further west is a long mountain range. And you see a wolf at a distance with some sort of creature on it, and two smaller dog-like creatures with... You can't really tell at this range because it's pretty far away from you, but with humanoid type creatures on. And there's the woods to your left, the mountain ranges to your west, and just more grasslands to your right. What would you like to do, Ignaeus? They seem to be coming not at you, but just in your general direction.
Does it look like they have noticed me? Can I tell?
No, they haven't noticed you.
Okay. I point at their location and whisper to the others.
So you guys, now he's pointed this out, you see as well, a wolf with some sort of large rider on, you can't really tell at this distance. Two smaller dog-like creatures with smaller creatures on it. You can't really tell.
Oh god, you were right. Okay, let's set up an ambush, guys.
Yes.
What?
An ambush!
Was that the one?
I don't think they are coming directly here. The ambush won't really do much.
Well, not necessarily here. Let's go there and set up an ambush. On their way.
What were you saying, sir?
Kasim, how did it go last time you set up an ambush?
When was the last time we set up an ambush? I set up a trap yesterday.
Yeah. How did that go?
Fine. What do you want us to do?
How way back an old time, whenever you set up an ambush and you waited for 2 days, and nothing came through.
I don't know what to do, sir. What do I do now then?
Well, we can maybe try walking a little bit more stealthy towards them. And try
Sneak
to
up on 'em?
sneak up on
You're in
them.
the middle of
Fox.
grasslands at the moment.
How high is the grass?
It's like at your feet level. It's not high. You're
Right.
just in an
So my
open
knee-
expanse of grass. There's the mountain range way off west. You can see it, but that's where they're coming from, that mountain range. There's the woods to your left, which is a new set of woods, and you left the Dread Garden Wilds to your back probably about 2 hours ago.
How about we note down their location and look for tracks in a minute while we just take it easy for a bit.
Yeah, maybe go to this forest and then just go to the direction that they are coming from.
Sounds like a great plan. Maybe that will. Well, maybe it will lead us to something that is worth noticing.
Exactly.
Alright, let's do that.
So, I try to note down their location best I can.
Where they're coming from, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
You note it down.
Then we.
You're still in the grasslands. What are you guys doing?
Yep, we're going to that forest and try and
Yep.
hide while
Okay.
they're coming.
Unless you tell me, I don't know what you're doing, right? So I assume you're all stealthing.
Yeah.
Yes.
In future,
At least try to.
let me know that you
Yeah,
are doing
yeah,
that.
sorry.
Otherwise, I would assume that you're not, okay?
Yeah, fair enough.
So if everyone could roll me stealth checks.
Right.
For fuck's sake!
Okay. So Kasim rolled an 11. Ember rolled a 17.
Do Santiago and Adelard cancel each other out?
Santiago rolled a natural 20.
I'm low as well, so I'm hard to see. I'm 4 feet tall.
For a total of 21. Just as a note, none of you are wearing plate or chainmail or anything like that.
No.
I have chain.
Oh,
I think I have chain as well.
Adelard, you'd be at disadvantage anyway,
But I already have a 1.
but you already have one.
I have a chainmail.
Let me just check the player's handbook. But I
Yeah,
am...
chainmail is disadvantage on stealth, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure if it would apply if you're this far away.
Yeah, it says disadvantage on my inventory.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I need you to roll again then.
Right. Now,
Oh no! Oh!
natural 1.
Yeah.
What can I say? You know, I'm more.
High five on the line.
I'm more of a guy straight up.
So, Kasim's 11 turned into a natural 1. For a total of 3. And Adelard, yours was no initiative bonus.
1.
Just the natural 1.
That's it.
So, Santiago, you're pretty used to hiding from combatants. And you're like, how could I have been partnered with these bunch of buffoons? Ember seems to be the only one that's actually able to
Trying.
hold his own and try. But Chainmail Kasim, who sets up traps and fires crossbows, is like jauntily like plodding along like, hey, look at me guys, I'm over here. And the following happens.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
You are shot by a short bow at 200 range, so it has disadvantage. By 2 of them. So with disadvantage, that is a 15 and a 14 plus 4. So the disadvantage is an 18. Does an 18 hit your armor class?
Yeah, it does barely for me.
But so it just hits. So, from one of the smaller creatures on the dog-like things, an arrow fires, and it's going to deal 1d6 plus 2 damage. Which is a total of 3 damage.
Right, I can
So
take
this
you down.
arrow is fired towards you as you're making your way to the outskirts of this woods. The creatures are bearing at you. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
What a cliffhanger!
That is the cliffhanger.
Was I also gonna get a hit or no?
Sorry, what was that, Adelard?
Was I also gonna get a hit? It's my 1.
No, specifically fired at Kasim because he's the one that was always first.
Nice. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, wait, okay.
I mean, if you want,
we ended.
the other one can fire at you. So let's.
So, okay. I rolled for a total of stealth of 3.
Does
while
a 14 hit Adelard?
No.
So the other one fires at you,
No.
and just fall short.
Right.
And they are
Cool.
coming towards you about 200 feet away.
Well-
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I was trying stealthing, you know, I got saw the arrow and then I kind of tripped. So that was the miss.
So
But they noticed you because you tripped.
our plan is
Yeah.
to do these sessions once every 2 weeks. So by my calendar, that means our next session is on the 28th of June, correct?
Correct.
Probably.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
What's the day again?
28th
14th.
of June.
14 today, 28 next time.
Yeah, sounds good.
So
Yeah, looks good.
thank you to everyone who's tuned in and watched. I hope you enjoyed. If you're watching this on YouTube, please check down in the description below. Come and join us on our next session, which will be on the 28th. More information will be released for that soon. And if you're in Twitch chat at the moment, please head over to the Hand of Unity gilded.gg website, fill out an application, and join Hand of Unity. Anything you guys want to say before we sign off?
Yeah. Please vote down below in the chat and say who was the best character. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
And let us
Definitely
know-
not Kasim, right? Now you're
It's
getting
not this unnecessary.
let us know what we can improve in the next session. Maybe a battle map or something that we can show.
Ah,
Hopefully,
Yes.
so you guys can see what actually goes on the battle.
Alright.
Yep, definitely.
Cheers, guys. See ya.
Hey.
Adios.